Hyperbolic Podcast. We're here to talk anime, video games, and movies. I am your host, X, also known as Young Miyamoto Freeman. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Kid Lewis.
What up, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy, Kid Lewis, back at it again for another episode. And today, it's not a filler.
Nope.
Today, it's another solid episode.
Back-to-back solid episodes.
Back, brother. And today, we are slashing, kicking, roundhouse. You know what we do,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Shurikens.
Yeah.
Hey, all
We're doing
weapons
it all.
are permitted.
All weapons are permitted.
All
bro, in
weapons
this
are permitted,
episode.
yes. And of course, we can't have this whole all-out fight without the referee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the boy, the wonder, Captain Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro, dog.
What is going on, Hemis and Hermes, and welcome back to the norm. We out. Well, we're not outside. We inside, but we outside in the world of Baki. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
yes.
sir.
So if he's the referee, are we fighting? Are we 1v1 right now, bro? 1v1. Holy
Oh
shit.
shit!
All weapons granted, bro.
No barred. All weapons are allowed.
Even headphones? Is headphones allowed, bro?
Especially headphones are allowed.
Wow, very cool. Very nice.
It is.
Somebody doesn't like to wear headphones in the podcast.
It's okay.
You're saying you're already losing,
I'm
bro.
elevating, bro.
Elevating?
I'm elevating, bro.
He's got the headphones in his pocket, and it's true.
Right.
It's hidden, bro. It's hidden.
bro.
He's like, you didn't know. I got him on Hideki Matsu.
So yeah, like they said, we are going to be talking about Baki, the Invincible Samurai. Also on this episode, more One Piece spin-offs. Solo Leveling gets a video game. It looks promising, bro.
We'll see.
And I got some information about the live-action Gundam movie coming. Also looks promising.
Okay.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave us a like. If you're listening to this on your podcast platform of choice, remember to leave us 5-star reviews with that compliment sandwich. There are going to be time codes below. And we're talking about Baki, bro.
Talking about Baki.
Baki, bro. It's my first time doing a Baki.
Not Baki the grappler, but
Not Baki the Grappler.
Grappler, just Baki.
And not just Baki. Baki.
Baki Hama.
BAKI-DOU.
BAKI-DOU.
Oh, Baki-DOU. Oh, yeah, it does say Baki-DOU.
This
This episode, everybody was yawning.
Ah, my God, I know.
just in the beginning, but maybe not towards the end, bro. I mean,
No, yeah, not towards the end. Definitely not.
all right, so let's go ahead and get into
Let's
it,
do
bro.
it, let's do it, let's do it.
Last week's news today. First, in the realm of anime. So during Anime Japan's 2026 weekend, they released a trailer for a One Piece spin-off series titled One Piece Heroines.
Okay.
Like female heroes.
Right.
Not-
Right.
not-
Right.
Not the
Not the dirty crap.
Not the dog food.
Not
Gotcha,
the dog
gotcha,
food. Got
gotcha.
it. Dog food.
Yeah.
Bro, you know too much, bro. Is that what they call it in the streets, bro? Dog food?
If you know, you know. Bro.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Fred be in the streets, bro.
You're in the streets, bro. Don't let the button up fool you,
All
bro.
right,
didn't
don't let the
say
button up, khaki pants,
Eddie.
clear glasses fool you, bro.
I said nothing.
Fred's been around the block.
Block with 2Ks. So it's an anime adaptation off a light novel of the same name, and it's going to be like a Nami spinoff. So before I show you guys the trailer, I wanted to ask you, have you seen any of the One Piece movies?
Yes.
Which ones? How do you feel about One Piece movies in general?
I saw I think I saw two that I can think of, and I can't remember the name, but the first one was with they're like at a concert and they're
Red.
singing. Is it Red? Okay, so I saw Red.
That's the most recent one, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
And then the last one I saw was the one where they present one of I think it was Whitebeard's old teammate, and they were trying to find the compass, where the compass is supposed to take you to the One Piece.
Okay.
And I think that's the one where Luffy ends up like crushing it and says, "Fuck it, I don't need a quick." It's not about getting there as quickly as possible. It's about the adventure. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you could spoil it right there. So
It's old movies, bro. It's old movies.
Have you seen any of the movies?
I can't fucking sit around this nigga.
Bro, it just kills me that you just like, yeah, it's the one where at the end, boom.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
okay.
Man, we almost lost Usopp.
Bro, go ahead. Because I bring it up because I do think that maybe we should watch some movies.
We
If
can.
it's, because
I've seen some of some of Gold, but I haven't.
think- is it Gold?
I think so.
The one I'm talking about?
with the compass.
With the compass?
I know he was fighting. I think it was. I don't even know, bro. But I just remember like parts of it. So
My favorite scene was the hockey clash between him and Luffy.
Hockey, like,
The Conqueror hockey.
okay. Oh.
Oh yes, yeah.
They
that is it.
clash.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
Well, because I think there would be some value in watching it. If you're invested in it's like on the screen or whatever. But I know we're trying to get back into movie reviews.
Yeah.
the three of us plus
Plus
Gabi. So I think that might be pretty nice to do a One Piece movie. But so let me show you guys. Let me show you the heroine, bro. Heroines.
All right, play it. Definitely looks very feminine.
Oh yeah.
Is that
them?
Sanji?
This is
No.
them, right? Or is it not?
Them who?
The that's Nami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just
Was
a
that
different art
Sanji?
style. Gotcha.
No,
You sure?
I don't think so.
The guy in there that was in Sanji with the blonde hair?
I don't think so.
That looked like Sanji,
Yeah.
but like more of a that art style.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why it threw me off because I was like, well, that definitely looks like.
Well,
Yeah,
so
that was Robin, right?
No, it was Nami.
No, there was Nami, but there was Robin was in it too.
I think
It looked like it was Sanji,
Yeah.
Robin, and Nami in it, and it sounds like some hair and shit that Sanji would definitely be a part of it.
Damn, you think so? Why? Because he cooks
He
a
just
delicious meal.
he loves that shit, bro.
Oh right, yeah. No, so I don't think it is. I don't think it is Sanji, bro.
Well, that's definitely Robin.
I don't think it's Robin either.
That
bro.
is Robin with the hair.
What?
Play it again,
when is
bro. It wasn't even that long.
I need to watch it again.
Run it one more time, bro. So it was a novel, right?
It's a light novel, so it's a spin-off of.
So we
One
can
Piece.
read it.
You could read it, yeah. So what do you think about the art style?
It looks cool, bro.
I mean, it's a departure from traditional.
It is, but I think that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wouldn't mind seeing
that's
One Piece in like different art styles.
different spin-off though. Like that's like far off from the
Well,
norm.
that's why I was asking when it was supposed to be. Because if obviously it's still like her or it's still like them, you know what I'm saying? So like,
So here's the synopsis. So for the spinoff, so after buying a pair of shoes that end up hurting her feet, Nami returns to the shop feeling dissatisfied. There, she meets Lebno, a designer who tells her, "I'll make you a brand new pair from scratch, but only if you'll be my model." The shoes are crafted by the artisan Musha, leading to an unexpected and stylish encounter. But they say there's also more. So I think Musha is maybe the girl or the guy, and this Lebno is
Lebno's probably the
guy.
Cavendish looking dude.
right. So I think it's kind of not self-contained, but kind of like the movies. It's like like a
its own
filler
thing.
spin-off, yeah, type of deal.
Twist. It was Sanji the whole time. Bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's Sanji.
This guy's.
This guy was, he was a little bit more like not fantastical, but he was more flashy than Sanji. Sanji's like he's French, but he's not flamboyant like that.
He's French.
He's French, but the light novels go into more heroines than just Nami. This one looks like it's very Nami centric, but they go into like Nico, Vivi, Perona, and Boa Hancock, just to name a few.
I was gonna say
Each
Boa
volume.
Hancock needs to be in this, bro.
Right. Well, so each if you want to read the light novels, you might want to, because like I said, they go into more details. Like each character gets her own like story.
Okay.
So they're kind of like those Naruto novels that just focus on like
Yeah.
Oh, like Sasuke,
Sasuke, Yellow Flash, all those other people. So, it looks cool or whatever. It's going to release in Japan on July 5th this year. And then,
So it's gonna be episodes or like a short film.
so the way they made this, the way they described it, it is going to be a series.
Okay.
So, but it's just going to be the episode Nami.
Every one episode. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if people like it, it'll get really big, and then each volume will have its own series. But this,
Gotcha.
because Nami has a couple of volumes, everyone else kind of has only like one volume, but it's a spinoff type of deal.
That's cool, bro. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you support it?
I support it because even if I don't like it, I feel like this is like pointed toward a different demographic of people than just your regular One Piece.
Right. Yeah.
So
cool.
they you know, that's a good way of bringing more people into One Piece.
Yeah, I mean, One Piece has a bunch of new things that they're doing. And when we did our Food Wars episode, there was a Food Wars Sanji crossover manga. So this is just one of those. Like, imagine they make an anime off of that type of deal. But this is just One Piece Heroines.
I mean, at this point, One Piece is just way too big of a household name to not have different media forms that what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, this is like the first spinoff that they've ever done.
That's what I mean.
Demon Slayer has a bunch of spinoffs. Naruto has the Chibi one where they following Rock Lee or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. What I'm saying, with cards and crossovers and things of that nature. It's about time that.
When the fuck is Oda gonna have time to be writing spin-offs, bro? This nigga's so
he's been writing shit for 30 years.
He's so hyper focused on One Piece right now. And
I don't
trying
think
to
he's
finish that shit.
He's not doing anything with the light novel. That's somebody else who's doing it.
Yeah, but they still need his okay. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
No, they do, bro. To use the name One Piece, the Oda gotta have a say in it.
He's gotta have a say, and it's go ahead, but
right.
Not oh no, make her more like this or make.
No,
her
I mean that's why there's
that.
a different art style and shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, he has to say that it's acceptable.
But the last things about that is, so by the time this episode comes out, One Piece the anime will be premiering the new arc, the Elbaf arc.
Bufferino.
So I kept
Bufferman arc.
I kept trying not to say Elphaba, so I was just like, fuck, how do I say it, bro? So the Elbaf arc, yes, which is the next major step in the final saga of Oda's original franchise, where the Straw Hats will be heading towards the legendary Island of the Giants.
We're literally almost there, bro.
Almost there, bro.
Almost towards the end.
How you feeling about that?
I mean, it's been a long time coming, bro. Honestly, it's still not done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the final step of the saga, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we're there, bro. We're almost there. It's not. I don't feel saddened, but I also feel like a relief. We're finally there, bro. We've been through this. We've been through the highs, through the lows. We rode, many years on this anime. It's
bro. There are people who were born and are no longer in this realm that have been waiting to see the end of One Piece. Bro.
Yeah, it was only 30 years.
Yeah, only. You know what I mean?
Well, you imagine because this anime came out
how old I am.
1990s, right? 1990s.
Yeah, 98, I think. And then maybe once the anime ends or the manga ends, then there will be more spinoffs and more.
Well, that's
the question you had is where is this in the timeline? You can just be it's after One Piece, bro.
It's similar to Modulo, bro, and JJK. Once you finish off the story of that particular piece.
It doesn't have to be canon, though. Because you said
it doesn't have to be.
That version of JJK is not even canon. Weren't you just saying that?
Yeah, well, that's what Gege said is a timeline. So, it could just be one of those things. You can...
Yeah. Just side off, bro. I don't even think it has to be canon to,
if it's
this is after they found the One Piece. This is just a side story of Nami.
Between Skypiea and,
No,
whatever.
I really hope it has nothing to do with the main story. It's just a story on its own.
But with certain characters that level up throughout, you have to kind of know where they are in their life.
Right. Go back and write that.
It looks like an adult Nami. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit further. She looks more relaxed. Maybe she don't got to be on the chip anymore. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but it's almost like comic book characters. It doesn't need to take place in a linear story.
It doesn't.
This is just this is what if you know Nami, then you'll. This is a faithful adaptation.
But this doesn't look like there's going to be power scaling. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can't even be Nami didn't have those powers until later on.
Just off the synopsis.
This is just heels.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to be like, Nami wasn't wearing those heels in the beginning.
She would never.
Now, Nami in season 5 would have definitely wear those heels.
Some people, bro. And then also, One Piece season 2 is out. That might be the next episode that we do.
Yeah.
The live action. So we do have an episode already on YouTube. Check it out where we review the first season. I think it's one of our biggest episodes or biggest reviews that we've done. So I kind of want to, recapture the success or whatever. So that'll probably be the next episode that we do. Lewis wants to do it as a review. I kind of want to do it as an episode. We'll talk about it off stage. All right, so then next, in the realm of video games.
Talk to me, bro.
I got more trailers for you.
Look at that.
So still with no confirmed third season, but highly anticipated, Solo Leveling is coming back in a big way, story-wise.
Okay.
So also during Anime Japan 2026, A1 Pictures, which does Solo Leveling, they did Fairy Tail, and they also did Mashle, Magic and Muscles, which we do have an episode on. One of my favorites. So they released a trailer for their new video game, Solo Leveling Karma. So this one I will just jump into the video.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is like a mobile game. Oh, it's an action RPG.
It's a roguelike. So,
For what systems?
Do you guys need to see it again?
iOS
No.
or Android?
Mac OS.
macOS.
So it is a
Microsoft.
roguelike action role-playing game, and this actually features a new story content not seen in the anime, documenting a war that takes place in the Dimensional Rift, seemingly after the events of the anime. What are your questions and impressions, bro?
What system is coming up?
So it's being made by the company Netmarble. They haven't really released where they're going to release it. Netmarble. So they have one console game called Seven Nights: The Time Wanderer. Pause for affirmation from Fred. They have two PC games. Modo Marble, which is some board game or whatever, and then the Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. So that has mixed to bad reviews online.
Throwing a flag.
Throwing a flag. And then they have a bunch of mobile games. So chances are high this is going to be a mobile game, but it might be one of those mobile games, kind of like Jetpack Joyride, that translates to the PC and then maybe eventually console.
I mean, number one, that sucks. Number two,
Go ahead. You think if it came out... Go ahead. I'm going to let you.
so just looking at it, right? There isn't really a whole lot to tell. Like, there's a particular game that I'm a huge fan of called Hades.
Okay, right.
And Hades looks very similar to that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Solo Leveling Arise also looks rather similar to that.
You know Overdrive? I know you guys can't... Oh, in the video version, you'll be able to see if we leave it in, but... Lewis was making the most disgusting face.
Because you said it was a video game, like it was going to be on a console.
Like it was going to be a real game.
A real game, bro.
But are mobile games not real games to you?
I don't know.
Because you can play Hades on your phone, probably, right?
No.
No?
You cannot
Come on.
play Hades
You
on
can't
your
play
phone.
Dead Cells on your phone?
No.
What? You don't think?
No.
Get
Not
outta
enough
here.
processing power, bro.
Get out of here. You can definitely play those games on your phone.
No. It would have to be a very, very low, like, a very low run version.
It's like 8-bit almost.
like a baby. No, hell no.
It's in between 8 and 16-bit.
Hell no, it's not, bro. Get you another flag on a play. Get your ass out of here.
Damn,
Who made
bro.
this nigga the referee, bro?
We just made it.
So I don't know. So I know you guys have a disdain as Americans for mobile games, but I mean, it looked regular to me. It looked like Hades,
Bro,
It
listen.
looked a lot like Hades.
I play. What the hell is this? I can't even think of what it's. Matter of fact, I'll look on my phone right now. I'll tell you what it's called.
Well, so I looked at the videos for Arise Overdrive, and it does look kind of whack because you only play as him, and you're fighting like in a what is it? Oh my god, like the fucking fighting style that he does,
Yeah.
like a rogue or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, but at least in this one, he's doing like his necromancer shit, and he's
Kind of. So
Go ahead.
I play Wool Crush on my damn phone. Okay, if you know what it is, then you know what it is. If you don't, you don't, and it is what it is. But like, if it's a stupid mobile game, then let it be a stupid mobile game. You know what I'm saying? I would rather it be that than you trying to intermingle the two realms in making it something that it could be, but it's not. So it's a roguelike. It literally says that it's like a roguelike. So
It says it exactly.
yeah, so I mean that's cool, but like I need to know it's gonna be in a similar fashion. So I don't have too much to say on about it right now because there's nothing to see, right? It's all just spectacle, right? But like,
But you want a AAA solo leveling game?
bro, yeah, but that's like we're gonna take that aside for now because yes, because solo leveling deserves that kind of treatment, right? But as far as like, bro, Hades is out and Hades 2 has been out for a while and now it's coming to Xbox and soon PlayStation, right? Those kind of things are available and it shows that it works. But you have to have more than a name behind it. So as long as it shows that it can bring those elements and still be solo leveling without being mobile game-esque,
Right.
I'll be on board.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But until then,
That's very mature of you, bro.
thanks, bro. I got my glasses on.
The glasses.
Yes, it's glasses. Well, because usually you jump to conclusions. If I will say, usually you'll see something and you'll say, "Wow, this is probably gonna be really good," or you'll see something and be like, "Wow, this is probably dog shit."
I don't know, bro. That shit look dog shit to me.
I will cite JJK Execution and just something that I can't think of, but I know I've heard you say this is probably dog shit, and then ended up not being as bad as you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, so there's at least two times.
Right, so this is a lot of maturity as far as like let's wait till it comes out. But from the trailer, you're just more skeptical than you are intrigued.
Absolutely.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
It's the button up, bro, and the
Right.
khakis.
We're all growing up right before your very ears.
Damn, bro, it is
Right before your very
maturing,
ears.
As
bro.
soon as these glasses come off, I'm about to be like, oh, that shit sucks, bro.
What the
Let's turn back into the angry video game nerd and talk about diarrhea and a bunch of nasty shit.
Might as well just fucking barf in my mouth.
Oh, whoa.
So no release date either on this, but they are working on it, and it's Solo Leveling, bro. I know it's a really good anime, but bro, they don't have a lot of money, bro. They're still trying to make
Is it because
they're
it's
trying to keep everything in house, bro.
it's
Yeah,
Korean?
that's true.
No, it's I mean Netmarble, like I said, it's Netmarble. It's not Bandai Namco.
I know, but I'm
nothing
saying
like that.
because the anime is a manhwa instead of it being
Because I remember having that conversation
like they just don't have the
a
backing.
little while ago.
No, it's like I said, it's Netmarble. That's the company that's doing the game. They've done they've done the other Solo Leveling game. They've done a Fairy Tail game, and they've done other mobile games.
Yeah,
and
mobile games. You keep talking mobile games. We're talking about games, AAA games,
Because it doesn't
bro.
have to be
Games are-
AAA either, though. You know what I'm saying?
on,
Like,
dog.
it doesn't have to be AAA. AAA would be nice as long as it's not shit, right?
But think of it like a movie, bro. You want the return investment on whatever you're gonna spend. So if this mobile game, Tui, is only $10,000 to make, but they can make that money back triple and double or quadruple, then that's why they're doing it that way. You invest low to get a bigger return. But if they go too big,
But it sounds
they're gonna
like,
compete
but it
with
sounds
these
to
other
me
games. They're
like
gonna
they don't
compete
have
with
no
Baldur's
confidence on the shit that they have.
Right, because, bro, Black Myth Wukong was not a AAA game back when it was first being made and when it came out. And it blew the fucking water up. It blew the whole industry up.
I think we would agree that Solo Leveling deserves a AAA game, and we've talked about it in the past, and this is more in line of what I wanted from Solo Leveling, where you get to play as Jin Woo and be an unstoppable monster like he is in the fucking show.
Yeah.
I didn't want a Hinokami Chronicles him and the guy who can turn into a bear and the fire guy, all in an arena. I didn't want
Right.
I didn't want that. I wanted this. I wanted a Solo Leveling. But,
Story mode.
Story mode. So,
Yeah.
and that's another thing, that this is taking place in the manga or in the manhwa storyline after what we've seen in the anime. It's the Dimensional Rift arc that they're giving, so that
Yeah.
So have you played Pirate Warriors?
no Pyro
Piece?
Warriors, no One Piece.
One Piece.
No.
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. So you played Dynasty Warriors?
Yes.
Yes.
It's One Piece that's literally in the format of Dynasty Warriors. So would you accept a Solo Leveling that is in the same style?
So I like Dynasty Warriors when I was a kid.
Okay.
Now it's kind of slop to me, bro. Now I don't find joy in killing 100 guys with a big swoosh.
No, it's
No?
just
No.
swaths of people.
No, not
Sometimes
anymore.
it-
Back in the day, it was cool because I was like, bro, because you could still fight 1-on-1 and it was kind of cool. But then you could clear a bunch of dumb guys
field.
running right at you.
Yeah.
So I think Solo Leveling deserves a little bit more than a Dynasty Warriors, to be honest. To be honest. And, I haven't played a lot of roguelike games. Like, I haven't played any of the Hades, but I do like Dead Cells, and I do like, if Dead Cells is even roguelike. But I do like a tighter, surgical game where you just feel, kind of like Spider-Man and Batman. Like, I want to feel like Jin Woo. So however you can make me do that, and I think it would lend nice to a Dynasty Warriors because he does kill a lot of people. But if you can kill a lot of people and still feel like Jin Woo doing all his, necromancer shit, then yes. So I'm not opposed to it. I just don't feel this like I'm not buying Dynasty Warriors 9, 10, whatever we're on because come on, bro. Like how many times can I do that? Dead ass.
I can't disagree.
It's still fun,
I can't
bro.
disagree.
I still like it.
It's fun, but I can't buy the new one for $70.
Oh, no.
Which is what they
Right.
would have to do if they made a AAA game. They would have to sell it for $70.
But if the
have
gameplay
to
looks
be
good,
good,
bro,
bro. Yeah.
then yeah, I would justify the $70.
yeah, but it's not just kids buying these games anymore, bro. It's nerds like us that are like, oh, well, it's 7 out of 10, and then it doesn't make any fucking money.
It's us
Yes,
fucking up their
bro.
own industry.
Bro, I hate fucking 7 out of 10. That's why I like the rating system that we do because I hate
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
70% though.
Bro, I hate when they're like, "Oh, it was really good."
It's a C.
These are my few critiques, but it was brilliantly made and it was so nice. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. It's a fucking movie. You can't do better than that, bro. Give it some respect, bro. Did you like it or not? Don't bring it down from 10. It's not a. I'm talking.
You can if it's dog trash shit.
Right,
you definitely
hot
bring it
dog
down
water,
from 10.
nigga.
It's dog trash. That makes more sense to me than it was a 5 or it was a 2 or whatever. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about your number scheme. What are you, a teacher? You're a teacher now. Can't
This
teach
nigga got
Yeah.
some shit about numbers, bro.
I know. I do reviews and I hate reviews. But let's go. Speaking of,
All right, bro.
speaking of something you guys might not like.
Oh shit!
Next, in the realm of movies.
Talk to me. In the realm of movies.
All right, so Deadline reported that Netflix is distributing Sunrise and Legendary Pictures live-action Gundam film that is set to record next month in Australia.
Oh, the live action one?
Live-action Gundam.
I've heard about it.
So there was some casting rumors about it or whatever, and some I don't know why they're being so transparent, but it's been talked about even when they're in the negotiating phase. Usually they're like, hey, we casted this person or whatever, like they
Yeah,
did with
that's
Street
weird.
Fighter.
Yeah.
But they're like, no, we're in negotiations. Oh, they said no. Oh, we're doing with this person instead. They came back with a different offer, and I'm like, bro, why do we need to hear it? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going
So
on.
here's what's.
I think it's Gundam fandom, to be honest, but
It's almost like the Florida law. Like I think maybe Legendary Pictures, because we were talking about studio houses. I think Legendary Pictures is just kind of messy, bro. I think they're kind of just. I think they're kind of doors open, I'll talk more about it or whatever. But so there's already been some casting news around the movie. The biggest one being Sydney Sweeney has been cast in the movie. Are you familiar with Sydney Sweeney, bro?
No, I'm not actually.
No?
No.
You want to pull up?
I
some pictures?
never heard of her, bro.
Can you pull up some pictures?
You mean in her
bro?
jeans or?
Yeah.
Or good jeans?
Yeah, pull them up from my phone, bro, for my photos.
Oh, damn. You got it saved?
In the secure
Yeah,
folder.
folder.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's my wallpaper. So she's the biggest name cast in the movies, objectively or whatever. So there's also Noah Centineo. We talked about him.
Whoa.
He's gonna be Ryu in the Street Fighter movie. Michael Mando, he plays Scorpion in Spider-Man: Homecoming. He's also gonna be in the new Spider-Man.
Never.
I think he's also in Better Call Saul. He's one of those guys, one of Tuco's guys.
Probably.
And then the newest casting is Shioli Kutsuna. She plays Yukio in the Deadpool movies. The Asian girl who's dating Negatonic Super Scene.
Yeah.
So we're Deadpool or everything. He said, "Bye Yukio, hi Yukio." So
Yeah.
she's gonna be in the movie or whatever. So that's the newest casting announcements. So it's set to be directed by Jim Mickle. He directed a show called Sweet Tooth. Have you seen it? Sweet Tooth.
I've definitely heard of it. I haven't watched
I heard of it.
It's some little boy's got antlers or whatever. It's supposed to be
Oh, on Netflix? I've heard of it.
It's
I've
supposed to be
seen it,
heartwarming.
but I've never seen the show.
I've never seen it either. And then so what? Before I give you the last bit of news or whatever, how do you feel about them doing a Gundam or whatever? Because that is going to be one that we are going to talk about when we're going to have Gabe on that one. So when the movie comes
Gotta
out,
have a game on that one.
so when the movie comes out, we'll do a big review or whatever with Gabi. But how do you feel about live action Gundam? Because they have Pacific Rim, and you like Pacific Rim. I feel like we always talk about Pacific Rim on this fucking podcast, but you like Pacific Rim 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So can they do a Gundam live action?
I mean, they've done a bunch of robots. I mean, we have Godzilla now. We got.
Yeah, there's a robot.
So the technology is there.
Okay, right.
to execute this. It's just a matter if they can capture the heart and soul of what Gundam really is, bro.
I mean, the heart and soul of Gundam is a bunch of like bureaucracy and boardrooms, bro. And of course, big robots fighting each other. But
It's out of space.
outer space. Outer space. But I remember on a different episode, Gabe was talking about how the reason that he doesn't like live adaptations of anything is because there are things he said you can do in animation that you can't do in live action. But once you introduce CGI, then it kind of does lean more into animation than live action. So is that a legitimate live action, you know? It's almost like when they were talking about like The Lion King, live action. It's not live action. The movie's made in the
No, I
computers,
mean,
bro.
well, yeah, because I always thought that kind of shit was weird.
Right.
But, I mean,
so this is gonna have real people though. It's not gonna be on no.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Pacific Rim and like Real Steel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that, and I don't really see why not. But it's just like how, because the thing is, bro, Gundam nerds, bro, are just
Particular?
Very particular, bro.
yeah, bro.
Same thing with Cowboy Bebop fans.
They're
very
like that.
particular about their shit.
Right. So here's the way it looks, bro. Here's the concept art they have already.
I mean, that's cool, but that's not. It doesn't
That's
show
very
anything.
easy, yeah.
Right. Well, when they do CGI, usually they like to hide it between like shadows and fog.
Right.
And shit. So speaking of that Gundam, bro, there was a cameo Gundam Unicorn.
Yeah, I think it's Unicorn.
Unicorn? Okay, so
I
Gundam
could be
Unicorn or
wrong,
whatever. There's
but-
a unicorn cameo in Pacific Rim Uprising. Did you know that?
I didn't see. I don't think I saw this.
I didn't see that movie either because Gabe wouldn't let me, bro. He said the movie doesn't exist. Every time I try to fucking watch that movie, he told me it doesn't exist. So there's a
The Uprising?
Uprising.
You don't like it?
He didn't like it. Well, he didn't see it though. He hasn't seen it. I haven't seen it either.
How do you not see it but not like it? Because
he was-
Guillermo del Toro didn't narrate?
He wasn't dressed like Fred and mature enough to reserve opinions until he sees it for himself, bro.
I mean, he had the glasses on.
He had the glasses
you would
on.
think,
That
but, yeah.
doesn't have to do anything.
That's crazy. I've never seen it, bro.
Right. So, but did you see the cameo in it? Because
I didn't remember seeing a cameo.
It's like in a cameo where there's like a bunch of them or whatever, but you can see the fucking unicorn Gundam exactly how he is, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the movie, I saw the clips or whatever, the image or whatever.
Pull it up.
I'll pull it up for you guys.
Pull it up.
That's the same one, yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
So they cite that cameo because they had to reach out to Sunrise to get that cameo in that movie.
Right.
So that because of that cameo, that built a relationship between Legendary Pictures and Sunrise, which led directly into this Gundam movie.
Okay.
They were in communications, and at the time, Legendary Pictures had less people, so it was easier to negotiate a deal. Which is why I say Legendary Pictures is kind of messy because it's like imagine us owning Legendary Pictures. We can fucking talk to whoever we want.
Yeah,
That's true.
So it's like a handful of people, unlike the other anime studios that you have to fucking talk to mountains of people.
Levels, yeah.
Which is why it took so long for us to get a Super Mario Bros. Movie after the first one because they were like, nah, you talk to those people, talk to those 10 people, and they all said no before they even got to me, type of deal. So, like I said, we are going to be doing a review when that comes out and doing what we do with that. So,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. All right, folks, ready for the meat and potatoes, bro?
Ready for the meat and potato, bro. Let's get our fighting spirits going.
Let's do it. Our aura. Everybody's aura's ready?
Hey, I got my demon brain and my demon back activated. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, BAKI-DOU, or better known as Baki's Path or the Way of Baki, which is what the DOU part stands for. The Invincible Samurai. It was so the manga was written and illustrated by Keisuke Itagaki.
You emphasize this is real hard, bro.
Oh, yeah, because I got to
like
He
my
always
shit.
does, bro.
because I have the phonetics, bro. I have the phonetics right next to it. So it was serialized in Weekly Shonen Champion, collected in 22 volumes. So Baki's the biggest manga on that Shonen Jump spinoff, Shonen Jump, what is it, Weekly Shonen Champion. And they occasionally will have a cover that features a lady in a bikini. So it is a little bit more, it's the more adult shonen, even though it's for boys, but like
Champion.
older boys. Champion.
Yeah, champions. It's for champions, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
So I was looking at the covers or whatever, and out of nowhere, they'll just have a lady in a bikini. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
It has to do
Championship, bro.
everything.
Right. It's
It got your attention, didn't it, nigga?
Right, well, I
now
don't-
flip the pages.
I don't want to talk too much about Japan. I don't want Japan flex too hard. But when we were in Japan or whatever, we go to the 7-Eleven. There's a bunch of men in suits reading manga, the jumps, like right there or whatever. And I'm just like, this is kind of, it's kind of cool to see.
Right.
But some people consider this the 7th season of Baki. It's definitely, or the 4th spin-off after Baki the Grappler, Baki Hanma, and now BAKI-DOU. It is a 13-episode anime produced by TMS Entertainment, my absolute favorite entertainment. And let's just get into it, bro. What did you guys think of this series? Referee, who's going first, bro? It's up to you. Go ahead, go first.
A sharp
wanna go first?
inhale.
There.
I'll give it to Lewis.
Sharp
Yeah,
inhale.
give it
It
to
sounds
me.
like you have something to say, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
bro. So
First, before we start the rulings, have you seen any other Bakis?
yes, I'm trying to pull it over.
Have you seen all other Bakis?
Hold on, Playboy. Don't get too excited.
Whoa.
Where is?
He's not ready to start the fight. This
Nah,
is a
I have a
dangerous
picture
situation.
here, and I just had it too.
Protect yourself at all times, bro.
Right. All rules are permitted in this fight,
All
sir.
rules are permitted, bro. He's using the weapon of his cell phone telephone.
And not very well. It sounds like
Here we go. I got it. So the furthest I've seen Baki, probably damn. I did see a couple of the Baki Grappler,
Okay.
a couple episodes.
Okay.
But I didn't really watch the whole thing.
Okay.
I didn't start watching everything of Baki until Netflix. So we're talking about like the first Baki that presented on Netflix and then so on forth. So that's where my intellect comes from, like so far. It's just mostly
That's
what's
fine.
on Netflix. So I'll focus on that. I know there's other stuff.
Focus
but-
on this one, but yes.
No, but I mean like the history of it. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be like kind of like of a timeline.
It is. It's,
Yeah.
it's considered the 7th season.
Yeah.
Because it does follow all the way,
Of course. Now, answering your questions, my thoughts on this one.
Go ahead.
I think this is the best one so far.
Wow.
I think this one's the best one so far. And this is what I'm going to say, bro. I actually enjoy the story.
Usually you don't?
Usually I don't. Because Baki reminds me of Ragnarok. Is what, or was that one where all the
Records of Ragnarok?
records of Ragnarok, where sometimes it's a lot of talking and not enough fighting. Or
Okay.
sometimes I feel like the fighting differs a little bit and then they go into like a whole different.
Well, usually anime.
No,
not anime, but
it's
usually
just-
like shonen stuff is like that. They do a move and then they're like,
They do a lot
whoa,
of
yeah.
explanation.
How did he do that move?
No, but this one felt like it
Quicker?
was a little bit more organized, a little bit more put together tightly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, like I think the one with the prisoners, he fights one that basically like has venom hands. He's
Okay.
the one that actually in that season fucks up Baki by poisoning him.
Okay.
Right? And they right before they fight, they go into a whole prologue about like how he got the venom hands, and I'm just like, okay, here we go, like back to like the little, like I want to see the fight, bro.
Right.
I don't want to see how he trained 2,000 hours and did that hand in the sand full of
Right.
poison insects, and that's how.
Right. I do agree because even when they introduced the Chinese guy and he had one leg or whatever, they don't really go into any of that. They're just like, he's Chinese, he's the best fighter, he's one leg.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You
Let's
can't
put all
count
the
that,
fucking
though,
weapons
bro.
in the middle.
Is he from a different part of?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in
okay.
all the other Bakis. bro.
Yeah, so they kind of already explain. That's why I feel like it's the best one because they kind of already explained all these characters that
Yeah,
we
they-
already love
Okay.
and bond with. We already know why he lost his fucking leg and now he has a peg. We already know this shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it was already explained on the last couple of Bakis. So this one
Right.
was just kind of like, bro, let's just get to it. Let's get to the ring. My boy's impatient. He want to slash and dice. Let's get to it.
Okay.
So I felt like the story was a little bit more tighter, more just
All right.
concrete.
What's your captain? What are you thinking, bro?
But I want white. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, so
Go ahead, bro.
bruh,
I can go next if you want. If you want to be.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you sound like
go,
the official, the last word.
Right. So yeah, you go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
So for me, for someone who's never seen Baki, I saw.
You haven't seen any Baki.
So I seen the first episode of when it was on Netflix. I seen the episode where they do synchronicity.
First episode of Baki.
Yeah, where they do synchronicity or whatever, and like all these fighters around the world are just out of nowhere, just like tough as fuck or whatever, and they just have something in their brain that just tells them their head to
Japan.
whatever. I think it is Japan. So it did kind of remind me of that in the beginning, where all the characters are yawning at the same time, and they're like, "Whoa, I just feel bored." Everybody's just bored, and everybody wants to fight each other, whatever. So I do kind of feel like that also when I work out, because when I work out, I do yawn a lot. But I think it's just my body waking up, or because I still stretch, but then I just think yawning is a good way of getting oxygen into your body. So, but in the fucking Baki, they say it's because they're bored, which I do kind of I just like that. What I like about Baki, having just seen this, is I like the philosophy of fighting and strength a little bit more than the flashiness of the moves and things like that. So I like this a lot, just to kind of sum it up. I kind of loved it. And it being my first Baki, I kind of would be annoyed at, a big backstory. That's my least favorite part of, like, the Demon Slayer. For my favorite characters, that big-ass backstory that they did kind of broke up the movie. But in a show, I am already conditioned from having watched a decent amount of shonen anime that I just know that you just have to do that, bro. Like, it's in Kill Bill. You have to show her with Pai Mei for it to make sense how she's able to break out of the whatever. So
not everybody can snatch an eyeball right out, bro.
Right. So I do
learn how to do some shit like
also,
that.
Taking back to the last episode, JJK, and the other episode we did with Hell's Paradise, sometimes I do kind of like things that are underexplained and left more to mystery, because there is a little bit of mystery and assumptions that is with Musashi Miyamoto, because he has real world legend behind him.
Right.
Like, you don't have to see that he has done all this training. You kind of know that he does it because he's the most newest character. I didn't know that the peg leg guy was already an established character, but
Yeah.
I like the way they just threw him in, kind of the same way they just threw Miyamoto in. So, that's my opinion. Is that I think I liked it a lot, and I would like to see more fights. I know this is a departure from regular Baki because it's all about fists and kicks or whatever. So I do like that they're doing a weapons approach.
But this is just part one.
It is part one.
Yeah,
which
there's a whole nother.
which kind of pissed me off.
So just know that pissed you off.
Well, the way it ended, bro.
I
The
know,
way it
I
ended
know.
was
So
yeah.
abruptly.
But still, bro, like I'm excited because there's just much more to come.
There's
Yeah, but come on, man. You're 7 seasons in, bro. Give me some flash.
He's like, you're gonna introduce some
Bro, it
nigga named Pickle, and then that's it.
Bro, it ended like I don't know. It ended like regular, bro. It ended like it had 12 episodes already in the bank, bro.
They probably do already have it in the bank, bro.
I was like, low key. I think they already made the
They
shit.
already got that shit.
So they announced that they're going to be working on 12 more episodes.
They already have it, bro.
They don't have it, bro.
I think they already have it, bro. They're just waiting for us
They're
to
probably
be
gonna
like,
finish up those
"Give us
last few
more.
episodes. Yeah,
Give
low
us
key.
more. And then they're going to be like,
I mean, the story's already written in manga form, but
Exactly.
But go ahead, referee. What do you think? What's the final word? Where
are you standing
Where
at,
are we
bro?
wrong and right?
I mean, I'm on both sides.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
All right.
so for me, I mean, I've been talking about Baki since way back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Huge fan of Baki. Love Baki. across
I'm a
the
huge
board.
fan, supporter, love that man. He,
You know what I'm saying?
love that man. I mean, the toughest of the toughest.
Love it.
So tough.
You know, me and him, we
Um,
sat in a room together. We talked it out. Just amazing guy.
Absolutely.
I've never offended Fred, but one time I did say Guy Sensei would beat Baki, and he got so.
Oh, we had that conversation
Yeah, he
too.
got pissed as fuck, bro.
Oh man, but
go ahead, bro.
so I did like this. I like how they brought Musashi to life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
You need
That
the
was
soul, bro.
That's the
Full
biggest
Metal
thing.
Alchemist. I
Right.
learned that, bro. You can't do nothing without the soul, bro.
But how do you feel about the way?
Equivalent exchange.
How do you feel about the way she kissed him back to life? Is that okay?
I mean, it was just real Baki-esque, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, it was just some shit that you just expect to see, because that's part of why I like it so much. Like, there's a lot of fighting, but there's a lot of funny and goofy shit as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just funny as hell like that. But like, just the way that they have him and the way they design him to where his, like, whenever you look at him, generally his eyes are fucked up, like the way they have him.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, in his depictions in real life.
Right, because it's more stylish or stylized the way they do like the Japanese photos or whatever.
Right, and I don't know, bro. That was, across the board, it was nice. It's not my favorite Baki arc,
Wow.
but it is really good. I like it.
What is your favorite then?
The actual prison arc.
The prison arc was your favorite?
Where he's fighting Biscuit Oliver. Yeah, that's my
Okay,
shit.
we'll have to do an episode on that whenever we have Negro jump on it. But
The prison arc was good, bro. But I don't know. But this
favorite.
one
do you
was
feel like this one has the potential though? Because we're only halfway through.
I mean, it could. I haven't read it, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it would have to introduce certain things, and I mean, it's already done a really good job.
Right.
Like, I mean, spoilers, but I mean, killing Retsu was crazy. I had no idea that was gonna happen. Actually,
Well, let's do it, bro. Favorite characters, favorite moments. What do you? You think that was crazy, bro?
It was crazy as fuck, bro. Which it sucks because my favorite moment. My favorite character is always either going to be Baki or Yujiro. Either
like
one of
in the
those
back,
two
bro.
are always going to be, huh?
He's in the back. This was like the Musashi, the Miyamoto show, bro.
Well, yeah,
Who's in the
because
back? Baki?
so
Baki,
you don't,
But that's him.
Yeah.
That's how it always starts. If you
That
watch
shit's coming
it
later.
always starts like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the whole concept with Baki, bro, is that he's a learner. He learns.
Yeah, he's young.
He'll come back with a better refined way of taking you down.
Right.
But I've always learned that because they point out like Baki's the champion
Right.
of all champions. He, you know what I mean. If you see
He won the
the son
tournament,
and
bro.
father,
Right.
to fight, you're like, okay, this nigga, he did his thing. But then there's times where he just loses, and you're just like, I thought you were the best, brother.
Right.
But I'm like, but he's like, he's like, I would say he's like Goku in a sense, like, you know what I mean? Like he comes back
pretty much, bro. He has to
always-
get his ass handed to him
in order for him
Oh,
to
but that's
learn.
the best part of the hero, bro. Because that's why without jumping around too much.
I know
that's why
not
don't
everybody
like-
can be One Punch Man,
or
bro.
or Gojo
Or Gojo, yeah.
'cause then
Nobody
the
can be-
suspense is gone.
Yeah.
But even Miyamoto, he does have some moments where he gets humbled and then he has to come back, or he has to learn about Akai or whatever it is.
All right. So one thing that's funny, because I know you mentioned how he ends up killing what's his name again? Retsu.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
It was a good
Retsu,
fight,
yeah.
but I think people have in this world, they're so used to just fighting till somebody gets knocked out.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean they're dead. It just means that
Right.
they get to live to fight another time.
Sure.
But
You
they don't
live,
understand that
you live to fight another day.
Yeah, live to fight another day, bro, or another time, or another year, or whatever. But the funny part is that the guy that they literally brought back to life,
Miyamoto,
that's not how he works.
He
That's
fights
not
to
how
the
it worked
death
back then.
Every single,
And that's what
every
he
single
keeps
encounter.
trying to tell these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like there's a difference between just training and then like if you put me in a match, it's life or death. There's no in between.
That's because of weapons, though. Because sometimes they do fight to the death, fist to fist.
Yes, but if he has to, but that's what I'm saying. He has that mentality, and that the other guy that also has like the weapon training. I can't remember his name. He's always trying to protect people.
Oh
Right,
my
yeah.
god, yes,
I
I
know.
know.
I can't remember his name real quick.
Me either.
That's what he was trying to explain to everybody. He's like, bro, his mentality is so different.
It's not worth giving your life for a
Yes,
fight.
because you guys are just used to like fighting to see who's the toughest.
Right.
But then you get to live another day. You get to train for another day.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that with him. When you really challenge him, and that's what I'm saying, like he'll be playing around with you too. He'll be playing with people, bro, like joking around. He'll take punches to the face just to see how tough you are.
Right.
But then when he's serious,
Right.
he was not fucking around, bro.
Because even with that fight, bro, he tied him up.
He tied him in the most
That is
disrespectful.
my favorite scene.
In
tied him
the
up?
most
That is my favorite
disrespectful way, bro. They explained to him like that's the worst way to fucking
tie somebody up.
That is
because he couldn't get out of it.
That is my favorite scene, and then the I said it as soon as he said it. It was the coldest line ever. He said, "You lost the freedom to dictate how you're gonna die."
Yes,
And that shit was one of the most amazing things I ever heard.
He
in my entire
is
life,
like,
bro.
he urges to be like the number one, bro. He does boxing. He tries to be the top of every different criteria.
Right,
He
he's
is the
samurai.
kung fu master. And
Right,
everything.
right. He's got archery,
Yes.
horses.
That's the
Yes.
Sea King Ratsu,
That's
bro.
exactly.
Oh, him.
So to be tied down, bro,
Yeah.
and be like
the
basically
gravest-
disabled to do anything. He
gravest
can't.
disrespect,
That
bro.
was the greatest disrespect, and he still untied him and was like, "Let me show you what really swordplay is." And when this nigga sliced him, I was
In
like,
his damn hand, bro. Yeah,
bro.
that shit was crazy.
And that's when I understood. I think they're not understanding the difference between life and it's two different mentalities, bro. It's like waking every morning. You don't know if today's gonna be your last day. Like literally, today might be your last day. That's the era that nigga lived. It wasn't playtime. It wasn't like, oh, the spar and then, well, no. Life and death at any day, at any second, bro. That's the mentality this nigga's living in.
But he still almost came back, bro, a bunch of times. Because, you know, the fight was also one-sided
playing
a
with
bunch
him,
of
bro.
times.
He was
He was
playing
playing
with
with
him
him
the
the
whole
whole
time,
I know,
bro.
whatever his name was, Rentsu, even
Rentsu, yeah.
after he got cut, he's, you know, still with the way of the way of the feather, you know.
Tried.
Tried till he died, you know.
Yes.
So he went to the fight knowing that he probably was gonna die, you know, and he even opened the fight with his own weapons to be like,
Yeah, the shuriken shit, bro. That nigga's like,
I think that was only just to establish, like, hey, I said I wanted to do this, not to give him the advantage, but I'm also bringing weapons.
Well, the thing is, like, Retsu does that kind of shit. And if you watch the other Bakis, you'll see, like, he's all about meeting people on their level in terms of respect. So
Yeah.
that's why he went into this the way he did, because he was just like, well, you're a swordsman, so I'm not going to come into this with no hands in a matter of, like, you know, we're not going to see each other eye to eye. Like, no, we're not going to do that. Which the whole time, he didn't even fucking know that he was training so hard to where he could cut motherfuckers without a sword. He didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of those things, bro. But nah, like
every fight was one-sided, bro. Well, except with Baki's dad.
The ogre?
Yeah, that's a whole
the
different.
strongest creature. In
That's
the
a whole
world.
different.
Right, so I'm looking forward to, you know, I'm glad it looks like, at least from the other Bakis, that it is going to be a two-parter. So there's this part and another part, and I think we'll be done.
But the fact that the ogre acknowledged how strong he is and was willing to be like, yo, let me buy you a drink. That shit said enough, bro. If that nigga's willing to take you to his favorite bar and give you a touch of his like best scotch, top shelf
Right,
scotch.
but that's where he comes from. It's like from a, you know, not a level of respect, but I respect you as a fighter.
respect. That's
you know?
Yeah, but that right
you
there, you don't do that for
know.
everybody though.
Nah,
he barely does that.
He don't know about Yujiro, bro.
Exactly.
He don't know about. He don't know about the ogre, bro. He don't know
I'm
about
just
Yujiro,
saying, bro.
bro.
When he did that to me, that showed to me like, bro, this nigga was playing with everybody.
He was. Bro.
He was just having fun, testing people out.
Bro, by the
Miyamoto?
time, the very first time you seen that nigga pick somebody up by a fucking leg and
Like
swing
a
them
sword, and just one-handed, bro.
you
doing
should have
everybody.
knew that was it.
He even did it to Ogre, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. You knew from then that no matter what he was getting into, he was playing with them, boy.
He was
You shoulda
playing,
knew
he was
that.
testing them. He wanted to see what this new generation of fighting was all about. He already knew he was in a whole different timeline. So he kind of like, I just want to see what this world has to provide now. And is nowhere near.
He's the learner in this sense, you know?
Yeah, he is the learner. He's learning. But the fact is that they need to learn from him, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's just, to me, I'm just like, damn, bro, everybody got disrespected. Every fucking fighter got disrespected.
Even
bro.
him, Miyamoto?
What do you mean? No, not him.
Against Miyamoto, you saying?
Every other fighter got disrespected against him, bro. It's just, even the guy, I can't remember the bald guy that shaked his hand.
Oh my
with the
god.
Akai? Yeah.
Yeah, shaked his hand and fucking flipped him over and shit.
Yeah.
And he was intrigued with that technique. He was like, "Oh, that's a pretty cool technique."
Yeah.
He's like, "But that ain't gonna kill me."
Right.
And then we got serious. He's like, "Oh shit, I fucked up."
And I kind of like how he just sits there and just takes hits, bro. Like
Because
in the
it's
eye.
Not everybody. Oh my god. I was gonna say I know what your favorite scene is, bro.
Yeah, we got the tooth in the eye.
Oh yeah, all the tooth. in the sand.
Yes, bro.
And he didn't even flinch,
See
bro.
that shit? Nothing, bro.
He
Nothing.
didn't even flinch, bro. He said, "Fuck it. This is how we're gonna play." Straight
It's
with
funny
me.
as hell because, like, with the way his face is, you think he just got a weird face, but that's just how tense his fucking face is all the time,
Bro.
Like, his face is so tense that it looks like that.
When they pulled out his body for the first time, they were like, he don't look like the guy in the picture.
Right.
But as soon as his soul came in there, his body just, even his facial expression, the scars started showing up.
Right.
I was like, damn, bro, that's tough. This nigga is ready to go at any time. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. He's ready to go at any time. His body's not relaxed.
Yeah, every day he wants to fight. He's like, bro, I can fight every day, bro.
I don't think he wants to fight. I just think it's just the era he was brought in.
It's
Like
the
there
warring states period, so
Yeah.
he was living
wants to
through
fight,
war.
Bro. He's in a
every
peaceful time now, and he
Yeah.
still wants to fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he wants to test it out, bro. See what people got to. Well, you know what I mean. But I mean,
He's not a killer. Like he'll kill anybody for whatever. He just wants to fight stronger people, kind of like a hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just
There was a moment where they were talking, and he was like, "Hey, back in the history books, there was another samurai that kind of met your expertise or your level."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Who? Oh, maybe I did meet that guy." Yeah. And he was like, was he like at your level or close to your level? He was like,
Just an ordinary motherfucker,
Well, 'cause
bro.
yeah, he was just an ordinary samurai.
So
bro.
I was doing some research on Miyamoto because I like him a lot, bro. Like,
No, he's tough, bro.
so here's just some of my notes, bro.
He's low down, but he's that nigga, bro.
So from the beginning, when Baki fought that guy or whatever and shook his brain or whatever, I thought that shit was kind of not whack, but I was like,
hilarious.
it was
bro.
kind of hilarious. It was more hilarious than it was impressive.
Oh, the UFC fighter?
Yeah, we just like shook the shit out of his brain, bro. Like the fuck.
Baki's like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say you gotta watch more Baki.
Baki's
bro.
like that,
He's
bro.
like that, bro.
So then and then they have like the base, like the scientist base in the Sky Tree, and I was like, oh shit, we missed
I was
that.
like, oh shit,
We
we
went to
didn't
the
get to
Sky
go down there. We gotta go next time, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, no, I think it was down there. Yeah.
The Sky Tree is up. It's the
The
laboratory is
laboratory's
like
down.
under.
Yeah, so the tower's height, 634 meters, can be read as Musashi in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Right, so I think they talk about it a little bit in the anime as well. And then I just have here in all capital letters, Musashi Miyamoto, because I didn't know anything about this going in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, bro, what the fuck? That's Musashi Miyamoto, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Here's that fucking book, bro. I've been reading that book in live action or whatever, like in person or whatever in real life. But I've also been reading it on Spotify. So I just like that guy, bro. He's fucking. So I also looked up. I was like, bro, what does Japan feel about this? Because they talk about it, in the anime, like, oh, is it ethical to clone? Because everybody in the world,
They do that shit.
but they don't clone people though.
No.
No.
Animals.
Animals they clone, but the scientific community all agree that you should.
Oh, in the world,
clone
yes, it's
people, but they
it's not ethical.
But they do it in the.
They mentioned
anime.
that in the anime too, though.
That is not
Right.
ethical.
But I don't know how Japan feels about them not appropriating, but like the depiction of I was trying not to call him
Miyamoto, bro.
Miyamoto. I want to call him Miyamoto because I don't know him, bro. So I don't know how they feel about them depicting him. Because he does, he's a killer or whatever, but he comes from that stage. But like that anecdote about, oh yeah, he was just a whatever guy. Like we don't know if he would feel like that.
I mean, it is. I feel like it's like because I mean
that's like Abraham Lincoln, or not even Abraham Lincoln, because there's record about that. Like imagine somebody from 400 years ago that we hold in high regards.
Christopher Columbus or something like that.
I mean, bro, there's plenty of spoofs on that kind of shit, and like that's pretty much what
But a
it
spoof,
is. Like Baki,
is that what you would say?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying? It's not.
So you don't think it's a respectful depiction?
No, it's bro. Baki is known to be goofy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's not supposed to be taken in all seriousness at all. Like they literally got Pickle. You don't know shit about Pickle either. Like he's literally a person, like he's a caveman.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, that they brought back.
They didn't bring him back like they brought.
Right, but he, they brought him like back to life after finding him in like salt or whatever.
Yeah,
but like it's just very non-serious. You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
like they're not gonna have a problem.
They gotta keep pushing Baki, bro, to like different points. At this point,
I'm just talking about Miyamoto, like, because he's like a respectable guy. Like he's praised. Like the way that everybody in Japan is like, what? Like this guy?
Yeah,
it's like that. Like in the community of samurai, he is regarded as the best samurai in the world, bro.
So what are you trying to say? Like he should feel disrespected that they brought him back?
No, not he should feel. I don't know how he feels, but I was trying to look up to see how they felt about them bringing him back and portraying him in this manga and anime, how they felt about it, But there's nothing
if
really.
They didn't like it, then they wouldn't have made it this far.
Because he's kind of considered like a bad guy, bro. In this,
well, because he's what's the word I'm looking for?
Antagonist.
Not really an antagonist. I mean, yeah, but like
But I also feel like history is never correct, bro.
Right?
Like
Because
they could depiction him as a real bad guy.
He's not a hero.
He comes back to life and he tells you his real life story. Like they were saying, like they kept referencing him about shit that they thought they knew about him. And they was like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Or like
that.
famous lines.
I never met that dude, or I never met that samurai, or he was never my rival. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Like they know him to be a scoundrel. Like they even say that in the stories that he's not like he's not a great guy. Like everything he does is for money and fame.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But he did say though. He says I do like money and I do like women and I do like fame
in Japan.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like walking and being known by people. Same thing like the ogre. Like he walks out there and people know who he is.
He doesn't like that shit, but Musashi wants that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I know Fred likes to call out that I haven't seen Baki and I don't know dick about Baki, but something that I do like is that how their eyes turn white. Bro, I fucking love that shit. That's
white,
how like just like in the middle of a fight or just when they talk to each other, all of a sudden their pupils go away and they just are all white.
That's getting into the instinct.
Bro, I fucking love that shit. That stylistic choice, I was just like, whoa, that's like some signature, some like a stylistic choice. It's almost like the same, like when somebody has their glasses and the eyes go away, but just the fact that out of nowhere, apropos of anything and unexplained, they just turn into like a soulless monster or whatever.
That's it, bro.
All the characters though, they're like that.
They're all like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of cool. And then I bet Fred thinks that he's ogre. Is a note I have here.
I mean,
I bet Fred thinks there's a moment where he says that ogre. I think it's the narrator, and I love that it does have a narrator. The narrator's always, you have to use it nice. And it does use it nice. So he says that he's too strong and giftedly strong that training would be an offense to his own strength, bro. So having done the JJK
who
episode,
even is that? That's oh my god, is that me? I think that's Miyamoto.
No, that's ogre.
No, it's not because he's trained. I think they're talking about Miyamoto and that.
No,
instance.
it's when ogre is Baki's dad, right?
Yeah.
It's when ogre fights the other guy in the middle of the street.
Oh, the Japanese, the guy you were trying to dress as.
Yes, that guy.
Oh, Hanayama. So they're talking about Hanayama.
I don't think so.
They are talking about Hanayama.
Are they?
You have to watch.
He doesn't train, does he?
Talk
Right?
about it in the fucking.
Hanayama's never trained.
No, he doesn't train. He was just naturally
is?
gifted like that.
Right. He was
that
just
what it
big
is?
as fuck like that. Yeah.
No. Yeah. You're right. He has like a fucking unnatural.
Because what you don't
strength.
know is that the ogre was in like wars and shit. So like he has trained, but you'll get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe
There's
it.
a lot, bro. There's
There's a lot. I'm saying,
I didn't know you were gonna be the Lewis of this episode, bro.
We talking about Baki, bro.
Talk about this Baki, bro.
Talk about Baki, bro.
All right, what's the Baki episode? So since you think that you're Gojo, I thought you would like that character who's just too brawlic to train, bro.
I mean,
Being honest, though,
I set myself up because I don't have like a whole suit like that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to give off Hanayama
You don't have a suit?
vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Not in that, not like the whole blazer and you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like
How-
or not like the way I want.
He was my favorite character in that prison arc, bro.
Hanayama
when he
was
fought-
going, he was going to work.
When he
bro.
fought that one dude,
He
bro.
was going to work, bro.
I said, man, this
I feel
nigga-
like he is one of my top 5 favorite characters.
No, he's
Top
pretty tough,
5?
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, in all of anime or what?
No, and like
Baki?
in Baki, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pretty tough, bro. He's pretty cool actually. I think he's like Baki's best friend, right? Like, don't they?
They're close, yeah.
They're like really close, bro. Yeah.
Yakuza, he's the Yakuza boss, bro. You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
bro. But man, I don't know, bro. This season was really good, bro. This arc was really good, bro. Like I said, I just think it was just well put together, bro.
Yeah.
It was just well put together.
It's
and
the refinement of 6 seasons
yes,
of Baki, bro.
like they finally just got it perfect, bro.
And I like the scene where Miyamoto caught the spear nunchuck, bro. So I'm watching it, and I watched half of it yesterday and the other half today, and bro, I'm watching it, and I'm like in awe with the audience when he catches it. I'm like, I caught myself like with my mouth open.
Man, close your mouth, bro. Man, the flies in.
I'm like, bro,
They just
what
fucking
the
breaks
fuck?
that shit out. Of
Yes, bro,
nowhere.
because he caught it, and I'm like, oh shit, is he gonna use it against him? And
No.
the way that fight is like a really good fight all the
It
way
is,
through.
yeah.
And it just kept escalating in new and creative ways, and
I'm gonna tell you my favorite fight, and it was with Dopo,
Oh, yeah.
the bald-headed martial. He's like the master of martial arts.
oh
Yeah.
yes, he's voiced by Steve Blum in
Yeah.
English.
Nah, bro. When that nigga hit him with the katana,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh shit, this nigga split him in half.
Yeah.
And he's like, a sword does not cut unless I slice. I was like,
That shit was crazy too.
shit, that was
That's some
nasty.
crazy, too.
Rurouni Kenshin shit,
Yes.
But he got him with the
He got him, bro.
he got him with the slice side, but he just didn't,
He didn't cut it.
He didn't cut.
I thought he turned it.
No, he hit him. Just
Yeah.
plain hit him. He said, if I don't slice, it
Yeah.
won't cut.
That was cool.
And I was like, yo, that's so. Like, this man was
some real
disrespecting every
sportsmanship.
character in there,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
And I
that's-
know he felt disrespected, bro.
Mercy, bro. Mercy's the worst
To
thing you can
give,
get
yes.
to your opponent.
And he's like, are you sure, bro? Like, I literally could have fucking ended your life right here, cut you straight half.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was dead center. Are you sure you want to go through with this? And I'm like, bro, see what I mean, bro? He ain't playing.
That's
Y'all
the thing
think
about
he's
Baki,
playing, but
though.
That's the best
They're all like that. You know what I'm saying? As you can see from that fight and from the Retsu fight, they're all like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Like merciful.
no, they're all like just going in. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't give a fuck what happens. Like, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? We're in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't kill each other, bro. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm trying to say.
they don't
It's-
kill each other. So it's a
They're merciful.
different.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, to an extent, bro. Like they're
It's-
not like some of them don't care if they kill the other person in battle, but it's not to what Luz is saying. Like it's not Miyamoto where it's like every single fight I'm getting into, one of us has to die. You know what I'm saying? It's just not like that.
It's
Like
not-
that's the two
yeah.
different disparages between it. But
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I like that thing that he does where he'll kill you in his mind or whatever, and we both have the same image of how I killed you, even though I don't even have a sword. You know,
Yeah.
that's
I
like
don't know.
that's
That's
mer-
That's
mercy.
aura. No,
Yeah,
that's
the aura.
aura,
no, that's
bro.
the aura. Yeah.
But I'm saying that he's letting you know that I killed you just now.
right. He's like, ah!
Yeah, man, that's so funny too, bro.
I kind of do like that a lot.
It's like Xavier
just
looks
cut
at me, and then like 2 seconds, I'm like, bro, you didn't have to do that. Like,
Right. I like that a lot. That's mercy, bro. That's mercy that he's giving because he could have just killed you.
The part I love most about that shit is when they reveal later on that he was at the point where he was so good of a swordsman that he was training so that he could do that level of shit without an actual sword.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
He does it like not by accident, but he'll just do it like to the guy who's housing him. Like they're
Yeah.
just talking or whatever, and then all of a sudden he'll just kill or cut him. I'm like, bro, why did he do that?
just because,
still an
bro.
asshole, bro.
Right,
He's still
Bro,
an
that's just,
asshole.
yes, bro.
Well, 'cause like you said, it's an aura thing. Like it's like an eye contact thing. It's not actually like
It's like if you've ever seen Bleach. Have you ever seen Bleach?
I haven't seen Bleach.
Oh,
So-
Lord, it X.
I know, bro. It's just
This is an anime podcast, bro. This is an anime
He
podcast.
doing it to himself. You know what I'm
know.
saying? I don't need to say anything.
And just
else.
FYI, a Bleach episode is coming soon.
Absolutely.
Bleach episode is coming
soon,
Yes. 1,000 Year Blood War. We can't deny it.
Yeah, they'll watch.
But so when you do get to watching Bleach and you do get to, you know, what I'm talking about, you'll understand. Okay. Kenpachi Zaraki, right?
Yeah.
He is somebody who, like, you'll see it in the video. Like, when you watch the show, you'll see it. But he's like, you know, I have to keep my spiritual pressure down because if I don't, then they'll just die. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. and it's literally like that, where like he has so much raw power just in his aura that they'll end up dying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be like that, like in Baki, where they just get fucking slashed and shit, and it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good translation.
Yeah.
The ogre does the same thing. Like when he gets pissed, windows will break.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Like Super Saiyan, yeah.
That shit
Windows
was
just break and
so
shit.
funny to me. Dog.
Fucking earthquakes just
When
starts
they're
happening. People feel
drinking
it.
the nice cognac.
Bro,
with the candy.
Ebo or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. He was shitting himself. He was shaking in his boots. He's like, God damn, I survived a confrontation with the ogre.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
My last few questions is, what do you guys think of the intro and the outro? Because I did watch it.
I
throughout.
love the intro.
The intro. Yeah, man.
I let it play every time.
You let it play every time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. I can't remember, bro.
No, it's like, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, I'm glad you like the intro, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know you always say, like, if it's a good intro, it's
I'm just trying to bring
definitely
it to
gonna
every
be a good anime.
episode now, so like, just keep track of the intro and the outro. And I do like the outro, at least the way it looked.
Yeah.
Who was that person that he kisses in the intro? You Linnell called out. She was like, what was that kiss? I was like, I know, it's kind of early.
What? I would have to watch it. Who is it?
It happened so quick that I'm like, bro, what the fuck does a kiss have to do with anything?
It's most likely the Baki kissing his
girl?
girl, but you haven't watched that.
Oh, but I haven't watched it, right?
Right.
I forgot I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it, bro.
That's why
Thanks
I
for
gotta put it in the
Bro,
wrinkles. You
that's
know what I'm
like-
saying?
Oh, yes.
It has to sit deeply.
Oh, right.
You haven't watched it yet,
I
bro.
haven't watched it, yeah. I don't know.
All
what
these questions
know what
would
a
be
kiss is.
answered, bro.
You haven't watched the kiss, bro.
Right.
You
So,
haven't seen Baki really kiss, bro.
that's the best kiss you've ever seen,
That's
bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So Musashi Miyamoto, bro. So he's he shows up in an episode of Samurai Champloo, or allegedly or whatever. That he's like, are you? It's when Jin meets the guy who's like catching fish with his hands.
Oh, yeah. And he
Yeah.
asked him,
He asks him at the end. He's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Musashi Miyamoto." He goes, "Really?" He's like, "Nah, I'm just a drunk guy." So I don't know.
and then there's like a big respect in that name, bro.
There's
Like,
so much respect in that fucking name, bro.
Well, I mean, bro, that's like the number one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he'll never tell you that that's actually who he is. He'll just like
Right, but he
say
was
that
al-
shit and joke.
So the shit that I was reading is that he did kind of separate his religion from his samurai-ness. Usually, like it's like it's easy just to lump them all together. The Buddha, and there's another one, another religion that kind of goes hand in hand with samurai culture. But he was always big about separating it because he did have a lot of respect for samurai and what it is to be a samurai, and he was also very religious or whatever. But
I think being a samurai is like a culture within itself, bro. Like a religion within itself.
yeah, well, that's like a way of life. But then most of the time when you're talking about religion, you're not talking about the afterlife, but you're talking about your soul and how it relates to the afterlife. But the samurai discipline is about your physical body. So you're trying to maybe, how you could take it a little bit further, how your soul interacts with your physical body, and then vice versa, become a better samurai. But usually when you're talking about religion, you're just talking about your soul and your afterlife, what that means or whatever. So, but he was really big about separating it and embracing both, apparently.
But I feel like I'm being biased because I just love samurais, bro.
Samurai is your religion, is what it is.
Samurais, yeah, bro. Anything that's samurai, I just know it's gonna be good, bro. So
I
when
know.
they brought back the legendary samurai for Baki, I was like,
Right. I mean, I saw, the Invincible Samurai. I thought it was, just a samurai or whatever, Baki or whatever. But then I saw they attached the name to it, and then I saw that they were actually gonna bring him back, but then he was gonna be like an actual person. I was like, bro, what the fuck? This is amazing. And I did, I brought it up as caution or whatever, but I think that they handled him pretty well. Only knowing the limited stuff that I do know about it, because they do say he's a killer and he is kind of like an asshole in some areas, but he does come from an era that is all war or whatever. So I was just like, damn, I wonder how they got away with that, but I think they handled it enough that if you do have complaints, maybe you are a descendant of his. I don't think that you should feel disrespected about the way
They
this
don't, bro.
400-year-old guy who died 400 years ago, feels or whatever.
Think about Assassin's Creed Shadows, bro. You don't remember that whole crazy ass debacle about that?
with Yasuke?
With Yasuke, with the shrines and all that shit. And that was like recent. So you think that if any like like, you know, any large part of Japan had an issue with the whole Miyamoto thing, that shit was gonna fly, that shit wasn't gonna happen, bro.
I just couldn't find anything. I couldn't find it because usually there's at least an opinion, like one way or the other, like, oh, this was a very good representation. Like, you know, whenever they do a movie about like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or anybody, you know, from history.
Yeah,
you
those
know,
are, you know, those are meant to be spot on or as accurate as they could be. I don't think this was. That's not the point of what it was supposed to be.
Baki.
You know what I mean? Right.
Right. I mean, so he's also the main character of Onimusha. He's the main protagonist, is Musashi. And in Pokemon, Jesse's name is Musashi. Yeah.
Really?
And James's name is Kojiro, which is just another samurai. But, yeah, so
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either until I looked it up.
Interesting.
I looked it up, and Jesse's mom's name in the audio drama is Miyamoto. It's so weird. So
That is kind of strange.
you know, he's him, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no, he is him, bro.
Japanese
They definitely pointed it out in Baki that he's him.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to, you know, part 2 or whatever. I did kind of hate the way it ended because it just ended kind of like so abruptly. I do think Baki's in the background, but like you said, he's learning or whatever. I just think
He's on his way, bro.
I just think he wasn't even in the fucking show, bro. Oh, you know what? No, I have here. Is I like that he had his own stance, the Baki stance, bro. That shit is fucking dope, bro. The way they're like, oh yeah, but just the way they explain it, and you know, he talks about it like the kata of holding a sword is its own, because there's different styles, kind of like riding a skateboard. Like there's the formal stance, there's the stance when we talked about like Afro Samurai. He doesn't have a formal stance.
Right.
He has like a more of a I forget what you said it. Like
Free flow,
improvisation or whatever.
Yeah.
So Baki's is trying to make his line down his kata. You know, that is the Baki stance, because even the other guy, the Chinese guy, he copied it and was able to use it, you know, with his feather style type of deal. So, you know, in the book that I am writing, there is the reason that I'm reading that fucking Miyamoto book is because I do have a lot of respect for the life and death. Like, you either strike fast enough to kill your opponent, or you wait and then strike at the extension of his.
Yeah, perfect.
Just so it's like, you know, one and done. So not like this fantastical war or dance of ballet. Because even with the karate guy, he kept saying, your shit is a dance to me, bro.
Oh yeah, that was a disrespect.
It's a disrespect because you're dancing, bro.
That's karate.
When you're a samurai, it's fast.
One strike is
One
a
strike.
Kind of like in the Kill Bill, like where it's, you know, where he's fighting Lucy Liu or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fast, bro. It's like, you know, one and done.
Damn.
But I do admire.
You would be pissed if you saw the Brazilians fight.
Yeah, the capoeira.
Capoeira.
Yeah, bro.
Who's Eddie Gordo?
Right? Is he dancing, bro? Well, he even thinks that Baki comes from the Ryoku Islands because he throws a lot of kicks, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you Ryokan, bro? I haven't fought anybody from that. You Mugen, bro?
You
You one of them? I think I saw something where it was inspired by that.
I mean, it's big. It's big. Yeah,
Bucky's very big about like kickboxing though. That's like his go-to.
Yeah. No, and like I said at the beginning, bro, I just love the philosophy more. I do like when they explain it. So I like the philosophy of the fight. Because even when they're having a conversation, he's like, what do you see when you see me? He's like, oh, I see a volcano. Oh, I see a bed of flowers or whatever. He's like, oh, I see heaven. You know, so then he asks, what do you see when you see me? He's like, I wonder what he's going to say. Like, even just that, even the conversation is a fucking fight, you know?
Right.
I fucking love that shit, man.
Everything's a fight, bro. It's
Everything's a fight, bro.
Even shaking hands is a fight, bro.
Shooting the alcohol back, that shit's a fight.
That's a fight, bro.
Drinking the whiskey, bro. Bro, because I thought they were kind of like drinking against each other too, because they would drink and then he'd like pour a little bit out.
I didn't even need to do that, bro. They already showed themselves.
So one last note, so I can get us off of this is, unless you guys have anything, is that it did want me to give JoJo a chance, because part of the reason I was hesitant about JoJo is because of the way it looks. I'm not really like into that hyper muscular, you know, and it's another reason why I was off of Baki in the beginning, because I'm like, bro, it's kind of not too muscular, but I like the flashiness that goes in with anime. When this kind of just looked kind of straightforward, but I hadn't seen anything of it. So I was like, okay, this is more into like, you know, strong guys and big punches or whatever. I didn't know it was going to be so intricate, you know? So I do kind of want to give JoJo a fair shake. Because
JoJo's is good too, bro. Steel Ball, now would be the perfect time because they don't even know when the second part of Steel Ball Run's gonna come out. So,
and we'll do an episode on it, and then I'll make Lewis watch it. JoJo. But just like
JoJo's, bro, it's not bad, bro.
I've seen season 1, bro.
That's it.
That is so different from any and all other JoJo's.
Literally, though.
That's what throws me off is that I see like clips of JoJo and I'm like, this does not look anything to season 1. When the fuck did they decide just to switch it up completely?
You would just have to watch.
Bro, but isn't this? But weapons aside, isn't this Baki different from all the other Bakis? You think or no? Because I don't know if you heard.
Different.
I haven't seen any other Baki. But is it different enough that it's like
It's good, but it's still the main core is still Baki. Like it's still fighting. Like it's
Every
still
different JoJo's is still JoJo's. They introduced new shit, but like it's all still following a JoJo. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. I even tried to watch a little bit of season 2. I think this one was like a cowboy kind of scene. I don't know if they go back in time or a different JoJo. Because I think it's based off their like lineage, right? Like,
kind of. The newest one is Cowboys.
I feel like season 2 was Cowboys.
We'll do a fucking episode on it. I just wanted to bring it up to be.
It is not even like the artwork that throws me off. It's just the story, bro.
For me, it was the artwork.
It was the artwork.
For me, it was the artwork. But I do kind of appreciate the hyper muscular for Baki because they.
But it makes sense, bro.
Right,
Like,
But isn't that also how they do it with like JoJo? Like they're walking up the walls, or I don't know anything about JoJo.
No, I think it's just a drawing.
It's not their physique that gives them the powers.
No,
it's not the discipline and all that shit.
No.
Okay, well then.
No, and Baki is different, bro. You would definitely.
Bro, everybody looks like a fucking gorilla, bro.
Who's the black guy?
Biscuit Oliver.
Is that his name? Oh yeah, Oliver, Mr. Oliver.
Yeah.
In Baki.
Yeah, he's funny as hell, bro. Mr. Oliver, yeah, you gotta meet that nigga.
That's part of why the prison arc is my favorite, bro.
You like the prison arc? Prison arc was good too, bro.
Prison arc is my favorite arc out of all of them, bro.
Oh,
The
really?
prison arc, not the prisoner arc.
When he's in the jail.
Yeah, that's the prison arc.
Yeah.
Prisoner is the ones where all the prisoners come and meet in Japan.
Right. No. I'm talking about
The prison arc with mainly Mr. Oliver. Yeah. No, that one was straight.
Well, but that'll probably be the one we do with Negro Jump. Anything else to say about Baki?
No, bro.
The Invincible Samurai.
It's really good, bro. I feel like this one was well put together. Story was very. It was done right. Like you said, it was done right. It was narrated right. It wasn't too much buffer. It was just more straight. Let's get straight to the fight. You know what I mean? And show respect to these samurai and get into that mentality, bro. It's life and death for some people. You know, it's not like, yo, I see you at the ring, and if you knock me out,
we can have a drink afterwards.
Yeah, we can have. Yeah, I'll see you next year when I train even harder. You know what I mean? Because that's not the way this nigga lives. That's not his motto, bro. But I do like that he at least try to respect them in a sense of like, I get that you guys like to fight around jokingly, but you don't want to see me seriously. You know what I'm saying?
I think he didn't kill anybody who didn't like push him to kill him. You know,
he didn't want to. I don't think he wanted to kill any of them.
He didn't have any actual fights that were like sanctioned other than that one fight with Retsu.
Yeah.
So that's why it went the way it did, because that's how it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like they were playing with him, bro. At some point, he had to just really show him, like, bro, this is what I'm really about. You know what I mean? Like, so next time the next person comes up, just know what I did to the last guy. You know what I mean? I'm not playing here. I'm not just going to grab your ankle and smash you and hopefully knock you out. Like, he knocked Baki out for a couple of hours. And he's like, you could have died, right? Like, I could have killed you.
I think he was trying to kill Ogre, bro, at the end.
Well, because that was like, he finally met a match.
Yeah, they're more even.
You know what I mean? He finally met a match. And that's the thing. I feel like he can sense who's a match and who's not a match to him. So he knows when to play and when not to play. When to be serious and then not to be serious. You get what I'm saying? So when he's not being serious, just know he's not. He doesn't even think of you as a rival, as even a potential fighter.
He thinks of you as a fucking dancer, bro.
Exactly. No, I'm being for real. I really think that's how it works. Because with the ogre, he kind of like was like, okay, this nigga might have to.
He was willing to go all out.
Yeah, I think I might have to really put some work in this one.
Yeah, both swords too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So, no, I liked it, bro. It was really good. It was fucking good, yeah. Animation was good, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't really talk about the animation.
The animation was pretty solid, bro.
Yeah.
I think Netflix is upping up the budget here because it looked really good.
Yeah.
I mean, Baki animation is usually pretty nice like that. I mean, other than, the more early, what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about like the 90 ones. I'm talking about like even the most early Netflix original Baki.
Yeah.
It was straight, but I feel like now they're adding a little bit more money to the budget. So now it's a little more sharp.
Well, yeah, with all the slashes and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You definitely had to put in for that.
But I hope season 2 is even better, bro. And I know from the manga, like the potential future fights that they're gonna have, but I can't wait to see it animated. I feel like it's gonna look nice.
It's just gonna be super lit, bro. I can't even tell when it would come, but it's just gonna be good.
I hope later this year, bro. I hope they don't wait until next year to drop season or part 2.
Yeah, they're doing it Netflix style, so it'll come quicker than waiting for Japan to do it and waiting for it to get dubbed or all that other shit.
Well, I mean, Netflix took forever with this fucking Stranger Things. They fucking dragged that shit. But no, I'm really hoping part 2 comes like the end of this year, bro. I can't.
That's very
even
optimistic.
even before then, I would like that. But
yeah, you want it now, but
No, I would love it now. But I'm saying like a whole year just to get part 2. That's a little crazy to me, bro.
Right.
that's how they would do it, bro.
Are we gonna wait a whole year for JJK part 2 on the calling games? Or are we gonna get that sometime later this year? Or are we getting that in 2027?
No, I mean, I think it might be before the end of the year.
That's what I'm saying. But this is the first parter one. So I'm hoping part 2 just comes like October, November.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool.
That'd be a shout.
The sooner the better for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
So speaking of, what you reading, what you watching, what you playing. So this season, who's going first, referee? You can say me.
I mean, I could say me,
Yeah.
but I'm more of the,
middle.
So we'll go Lewis on this one.
Okay, bro.
KL, bro. What you doing, bro?
Okay,
What you reading, what you watching, what you playing?
Oh man, reading, I ain't reading shit. But I was talking to Gabe on the group chat about
that app.
getting the app and
Do it, man. Do it.
and reading more, bro.
I thought you could read on your Kindle. I thought your shit was kind of,
I left the Kindle. I just do it on my phone. I still have the app. I have access to the manga, but I'm just been lazy with the reading part.
Yeah, well.
But I need to start reading more, bro. But anyways, so no reading.
Playing and watching?
Playing and watching, bro. Playing, I haven't had a chance to play anything, bro.
No?
No, not even Arc Raiders, bro.
Right. Yeah, we kind of been skipping on this.
I have not had a chance to play anything. But so I'm gonna skip on those 2, bro. I've been watching a lot of shit lately though. So just got done watching the last episode of JJK Calling Game Part 1. And let me say, it's good, bro. It's good.
It's good?
It's good. You gotta watch it, bro. You gotta.
We'll do
I know we're
2.
doing season 2. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. I think you're gonna love season 2, bro.
Yeah? All right, bet. I think
Season
that'll
2 is
be,
definitely going to be lit for sure.
that'll be the next episode we do after One Piece, probably.
All right, sounds good to me. So I've been watching that, and then just watching like random animes. There's one called. It's like a bunch of like reincarnated bullshit, but it's like
That's this
they're
man's
just
go-to,
everywhere,
bro. He
There's
loves
just
that.
No, I don't love
reincarnated
it.
shit, bro.
I don't love it, but it's like
He
no,
loves it, bro.
I don't love it, but it's just there. There's just so many.
Yeah?
It's so many, bro.
so
it's
readily
it's it's available.
Like new animes, or you even go back to other ones? Or
No,
all
no.
the new ones are reincarnated?
Mostly all the new ones are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. I can pull it up right now.
He's like, bro, when is this character going to die and become a different character, bro?
Like, that's what I'm waiting
That's
for.
what
I'm waiting for it, bro. So, of course, I've been watching Hell's Paradise Season 2.
Cool.
Jujutsu Kaisen. There's another one called Sentenced to Be a Hero. I'm trying to start it over again just to get back in it. I don't know why I'm having a hard time just getting into it. And then there's another one called Jack of All Trades, Party of None.
Okay. I think I did see the thumbnail on that one.
So I've been watching. Wow, when I think season 1 just ended, so I saw the last episode. I think it's only 12 episodes, but I think it's funny. If you watch it, the Party of None makes no fucking sense.
No.
No.
You think it's a mistranslation, maybe?
No, it's just it starts as Party of None, but then he ends up grouping up. So that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
But he is jack of all trades.
Yeah. Well, because the phrase is jack of all trades, master of none.
Party of none.
But it's party of none.
Yeah. Okay. But he starts out like with no party, but ends up in the end with a party.
Okay.
So I thought that was just like, okay, well, that's not Party of None.
No.
But yeah, just watching those, and I've been on HBO Max, bro. I've been watching The Monarch. I'm on season 2
With Godzilla?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I heard
the whole time traveling thing, and then going into like the realm of the kaijus. It's pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. I kind of liked it. The whole trying to bomb Godzilla, like in the middle of the island. I thought it was pretty cool too. They're like, what's that? Godzilla. And it's like they got PTSD. I like the whole PTSD too, because there's a character that was part of the Day Zero or something like that. And I guess the first time the Godzilla like presented himself to Japan, and like shit just went to ruins, and she was like a survivor of it, but she had like horrible PTSD. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's just really good, bro. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, check it out. Usually you recommend pretty good shows.
Especially because I know you love Godzilla, so
I do love Godzilla, and I do love the politics of Godzilla, like with the Shin Godzilla. But I don't know, there's like a careful use of Godzilla. And my first go to is a Godzilla. Like when we were watching Baki, that big crocodile. I was like, "Was that Godzilla?"
Oh yeah,
was that Godzilla, bro?
No,
I was like, they got Godzillas in this shit, bro.
I did think that too, though. As soon as I saw it,
They're gonna bring Godzilla to
Godzilla
Baki. How you gonna fight that?
Bro, Godzilla's in everything, bro. I'm sure.
How you gonna fight
do
that,
it, bro.
bro?
I'm sure Baki will beat a Godzilla.
He'll just do a shadow boxing of like a gigantic praying mantis or some
But
shit.
you already did that.
I know, yeah, you know.
No, man, I don't know how you would incorporate Godzilla to Baki, but no,
Godzilla's in everything.
I
He's
do
in
like
Marvel,
the
DC.
concept. Like you don't get Godzilla all the time, but I do like
Right.
the concept of like the government work of Godzilla,
Yeah.
not just Godzilla itself, but like like how it all started, how they figured out Godzilla even existed. How they start figuring out about the other kaijus and all that, and then like the history of Monarch.
But that's what I'm saying. So I do like that part of Godzilla, sparingly though.
Sparingly.
I do like the thing I like about Godzilla is him punching a different Godzilla. You know.
Well, then that's the world of the kaijus. But
Right.
I like knowing like how us humans.
What paperwork we gotta fill out after he blows some
Yes.
shit up. You know what I'm
Like-
saying?
I only like that sparing. I
Oh,
was very
man.
surprised that not very, but I was surprised that I liked that movie as much as I did.
It's good, bro.
It's good. It was good.
It's good.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do Monarch for many episodes.
it's not bad, bro. It's
I'll
pretty
check it out. I'll check it
and
out.
I like the time traveling shit. It's pretty dope
I'll
because
check it
they live. The kaijus live in between Earth.
Yeah,
but
not
Earth
Earth.
is locked in like a gravity zone kind of sense. So gravity is different in between the crust of like our land and then the center of the center of Earth.
Yeah.
And so when they travel through that, it's like time warps because the gravity is so different. So time literally is so like the lady, like one of the lady got stuck in there and she was there for like 52 days. But up on Earth, it's been like over 50 something years. So like each day that she's in there is a year on our Earth.
Sure.
So the fact that Godzilla could easily have like lived, like he's not new. You know what I'm saying? So there's no real way of telling like how old Godzilla is because of that time travel kind of situation. So every time Godzilla decides to leave Middle Earth to come to the to the top part, he's fucking changing generations.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like coming back up there and it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
Even though he's been down in his world for like 10 days.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty, the concept is pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, I like sci-fi too. I like stuff like that. So I'll check it out. Because
You know?
you do recommend good shows. Speaking
Thank
of,
you. Thank you.
no, I'm dead ass.
I'm glad I'm able to provide that for you.
I'm so dead ass, bro. Because the show that I'm watching is The Chair Company, bro.
You started it?
That's
very
not
nice.
That nigga crazy. I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
There's just no way.
So I haven't finished it, goddammit.
No, I'm not telling you
Before
the
you say
ending.
anything.
I'm not telling you the ending, but it's just, to me, it's crazy
Yes.
how hyper focused somebody
Yeah.
can get,
ADHD,
bro.
bro. Or ADD,
That is
whatever it is.
crazy. Like,
Yeah, it's good.
over a fucking chair.
Well, he's a good actor for this show. It's almost like the show was made for
for
him.
his craziness, bro. Like,
Just
it's,
the paranoia, like he just has that high energy, like neurotic. He does have a business vibe when you look at him.
but he's like,
But he's
fucking
on the
weird,
American
bro.
Psycho shit.
He's so crazy.
No, bro.
No,
that's-
not American Psycho, just like paranoia. Just paranoia.
Yeah,
He
like,
reminds me of like a fucking Alice in Wonderland character made into a person, bro.
God damn.
It's good. It's good as fuck.
I do
bro.
have to watch.
you ever been?
It's
You
good.
ever?
I'm on the last 2 episodes.
You ever been to work and feel like people are talking shit about you, or people phrase certain things and you're like, why did he say it like that?
Yeah.
Kind of situation, like, or like you have in your head, like, damn, I heard from the grapevine that they're gonna start laying off people, and then your boss comes and talks to you, and you're like, why the fuck? Like, out of nowhere, I haven't talked to this man for weeks, and today, the day that I find out that they're gonna let people go, he comes into my department to talk to me, and then you go into that paranormal shit, and then you're like, yo, then you start talking to the coworkers, and you're like, hey, have you heard? Have you, do you know why he came down here to our department? Like,
The show is just so crazy.
It's
bro.
so-
Paranoia is the only way I could describe the
yes,
show.
bro, he's
Increasing paranoia and
it's
stakes.
crazy. Yes, it like
It
fucking
escalates.
elevates, and the thing is about a fucking chair, bro.
It starts off with a chair, but it's bigger than that, bro.
Well, that's how it starts. Yeah, it starts.
Right.
It says it's about a chair when it gets
Right, almost like with Uncut Gems, or even have you seen Marty Supreme? We saw it. Did we
Bro,
see it?
Yeah.
Oh
No, I watched
I
it.
saw that movie. I want to tell you, stop fucking recommending movies, bro.
Why?
Bro, I'm not
That
gonna
movie was
Marty Supreme-
trash.
Yeah, Marty Supreme wasn't that good.
That
bro.
movie was
Trash?
trash.
Stop recommending
Trash.
You
Yeah,
said it
bro.
was like fucking Uncut Gems, but
It is like
with a
Uncut
better
Gems. No.
ending.
I didn't say
Hell
no, it's
no.
not. I said with a happy ending.
No, it's not,
I said
bro.
with a happy ending.
That fucking ending was bullshit.
Why?
You telling me, bro?
He had a-
Let me. No, I need you to. I wanted to explain to you,
Airing
bro.
this shit out
you
right now.
fucking suck at recommending movies.
Damn.
You told me to watch
the
enough
movies
Frostooth.
part of the trifecta.
I watched the 2.5 hours of that nigga, and I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
So when I
It was
recommend a
kinda
movie,
boring.
you have to.
He says Marty, whatever ping pong dude was
Yeah.
good. He said it was
Yeah.
good. It was like Uncut Gems,
think it
but
is
with a
good.
happy ending.
It's still good.
Cool. Bro, I watched this man
Go ahead.
go from I'm gonna be the best ping pong champion table,
Right.
biggest ego,
Right.
to fucking himself over.
Yes.
For what?
Yeah, that was.
Uncut Gems
what?
is the same thing.
But at least then
Yeah, but the stakes were
the
real and
stakes were
Uncut
good.
Gems. Like,
This
I don't know.
nigga
I
fucked
just,
Real?
himself over for no reason, and then
He
he
does
had
the
to
same
ask
thing.
and pray and get on his knees for a second chance. Then he gets the second chance just for what? For what? To then go on stage and be like, no, let's play for real this time.
Right.
Fuck what they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
We're gonna play for. So he wins. Cool, bro. You won.
Sure.
But it's not even like it's not even
doesn't even
certified.
mean anything. Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything. It means to
anything,
you.
yeah.
Just to
It means
you,
nothing.
but nothing else.
So
and
that-
guess what? He goes home in a military plane
Yeah.
in a fucking uncomfortable
family.
seat to his family. Still broke. He didn't make no money.
It's
He
not
didn't-
about
it
making
was-
money. It's about becoming the best,
whole
proving yourself, and going back to your
the whole
family.
2/3 parts of the show, Fred,
Yeah.
was him trying to find ways to make money
He saw
so that
the
he
movie.
can go over there.
He saw the movie.
Oh, you saw? So he can go over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
He goes over there broke.
Yes.
Comes back broke with a baby on him.
I know.
I was like, what was the point? What was the point of the movie, bro?
This character doesn't exist. The point is the journey. The point
What is the journey?
going-
The journey that he wants to be the best, no matter if it's
Yes.
official or unofficial. Because it was unofficial.
he still can't even be
He
called
did-
the best.
he
either,
couldn't
though,
even
'cause
be
he
called the
lost.
best.
Yeah, he
no, by
lost.
the rest of the world, but he knew. That he had an issue with throwing the match to begin with for money, because it wasn't about the money. It was about him proving that he was the best.
Yes, but he went to do an unofficial match. All
Right.
he had to do was
It was
lose.
supposed to be official.
All he had to do was fucking lose,
Right.
so he could be unleashed in somebody's grateful side, and maybe he could have then joined the tournament, not the one that he wanted to join, because they told him no, there's
Right,
no way
you're too late or
You're too
whatever.
late, but he could have joined the next year, and then he could have proved himself officially and made money, because that nigga was broke.
But
Also-
his ego was clouding his judgments. He's not a hero. He's not the character to root for either. He's fucking up his own life, bro.
But-
the same way like with Uncut Gems.
No, but at least Uncut Gems, he was getting something out of it.
Right, yeah.
That's
He's not
your
get-
vanity
he's
as
not
a
getting
viewer.
nothing out of it.
That's your vanity
It's like,
as a
bro,
viewer,
you're really
bro.
gonna let your ego take you this far for nothing, just so that you can tell yourself, I beat him in an unfucking official match in Japan.
Yeah.
I lost
in front-
already.
Because it wasn't about being official or not for him. At the end of the day, when he had everything taken from him, it was about him knowing that he could beat him.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. He did all that just to go home
Yeah.
with no money,
Yeah.
and probably no way of going back to playing table tennis again
Yeah.
officially.
Yeah.
So what the fuck did he gain?
He beat the Japanese guy.
Fred.
And he has a fucking beautiful family. He fucking dies at the end of Uncut Gems. So what was that point? What was the point of that movie?
The divine, bro. The divine. The divine.
Fred,
Yes, bro. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same.
I wish he rather died, bro.
God damn it.
He
Low key, I wish the plane would have crashed and he died,
Yeah, but
and
you
then
want-
that's it.
you
He
want-
never made it to his family. I'd be like, well, at least he died doing what he loved.
Oh my.
This nigga
God.
didn't even die. He didn't even come back with no money. Now he got to raise a family with no fucking money,
I'm sure he can get
I
a
mean,
job.
it was just
and
like
now
all
he
of
has
the
to go back to
in-between,
his
though.
stepdad and fucking get on his knees and ask him for forgiveness and hopefully give him his job back.
Right.
It was all the in between too, though. Like, it's not a matter of obviously they were both
Nah,
fucking up their
bro.
lives, bro. But like this man, Marty should have
the park really worth it at that point, bro? You got
I know, I know, right? That's that. The
Let
whole
me
thing-
eat your coochie in the middle of the park. Nah,
I mean,
nigga.
that's-
You got... Oh, my fucking God. this
It was
nigga
just
does
the way
stupid
that he
shit,
was-
bro.
Seemed like
Yeah.
it invoked a lot of emotion.
Nah, bro, because I'm watching it. I'm literally... I'm
know.
like, Xavier recommended this movie. On top of that,
So
it was
what-
awarded Best fucking whatever movie of the year,
Right.
Oscar
Right.
nominated. So I
Right.
said, this must be a really good movie. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm thinking like, Tyler, the creator is in it. This nigga barely
yeah.
had any scenes.
Yeah.
His scenes were kind of like,
Right. I thought the same thing a little bit.
he was like, bro, come play with me.
So when I recommend you guys a fucking movie, you have to take it with a grain of salt that I don't want to
That
talk
you
too much
like
shit.
sucky movies.
That I am an artist as well. So when I look at a piece of art, I'm looking at it as through the eyes of an artist, bro. I'm looking at it very, also objective because I'm a human person who has his own biases and, things like that. But I'm also appreciating what goes into making this and what they're trying to communicate to us.
All I gotta say, bro.
Go ahead.
The next time you recommend a movie, I swear to fucking God, bro. That
It's not
shit
like-
is
but it's not
that
even like
shit
I
is
say-
fucking dog trash. I'm
No
coming
way.
personally here.
But it's not even like I
Smack
say,
the
oh,
fuck
watch
out of
this
you.
movie, it's really good. I say, this is what the movie is like. And this is why I liked it or didn't
I
like
think
it.
that's why he was so bad because you compared it to Uncut Gems.
Because it is like Uncut Gems.
No,
It's not.
bro.
It's not.
It
It's
is
not
like
really-
Uncut Gems.
on the
was a
base level of the fact
masterpiece.
that they're fucking up their own lives.
The
But
whole
other
movie.
than that, it's
like Uncut Gems, but instead of being a jeweler, he's a ping pong guy.
Yes, but there was so much. Like it was a huge
There was a lot
reward
more,
at the
yeah.
end. Yes,
Yeah,
granted,
yeah.
he dies and he doesn't get the reward, but I would rather him die from the ping pong shit, bro.
He could have. That's
Because at least I would have been like, well, at least he did what he wanted to do. He accomplished what he wanted to do. Cool.
Right.
right. So I also didn't like the ending of Marty Supreme because I thought it was just like Uncut Gems, but they just gave him a happy ending. They just gave it to him.
I don't even know if that was a happy ending.
It's a happy
bro.
fucking ending, bro. He beat the Japanese guy and he got home to his beautiful family.
Broke.
Broke.
With no possible chance.
Money has nothing to do with happy endings or not.
He went home broke to a whole new
At least
baby.
Adam Sandler died rich.
Yes.
At least he fucking
He
died
could have
rich.
passed that money on to his
He
kids.
can't do anything, bro. He's dead, bro.
But
He's
that money
dead.
is the money is there though.
That money's with that prostitute that went to wherever she's at.
Perfect. At least the prostitute got something out of it, bro.
At least
this
there was
nigga
money
got
being
nothing.
exchanged, bro.
That nigga got nothing. An
But
unofficial
but
match.
a bill from the hospital, bro.
Unofficial match. match.
God damn it, bro.
Now he has a fucking baby bill that he
Yeah.
has to pay.
Yeah.
He has to beg his stepdad for work after he told him, I don't fucking need you. I'm the best. I can make money at any time.
Yeah.
And now he got to go back to selling shoes.
Yeah.
Was that really a happy ending?
The way you feel about this, hold on to that, because that's the way I feel about Double Man Crybaby. I just wanted to make sure that I just wanted to get that in there.
I know. We talk about this in almost every episode, bro. Devil May Cry, baby.
I do like build into it though.
It's
It's for Christmas.
It's definitely coming.
The best time of the year.
It's
for
definitely
Christmas,
coming, bro. That I want to hear Fred just go.
At the end of the year,
Harley, he'd be like, "Fucking,
He's like, you want to hear a New Year's resolution?
fuck you, passion, bro." I'm gonna see spit just fucking.
That shit gonna be 40x. Watch. Oh, man.
Nah, bro, but don't
Don't recommend movies.
Stop recommending.
I think you need to
movies,
listen
bro.
to all of what I'm saying. Bro.
Stop recommending movies, bro. You
Good. I'll
just-
keep all the movies to myself. I'll keep all the good movies to
two movies
myself.
now that I'm just like,
Yeah.
bro.
What was the first movie?
Nosferatu. I didn't think you were gonna like Nosferatu.
Nosferatu was straight, bro.
I didn't dislike it. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, this is.
It was slow.
but
It was contemplative,
so-
and then when he died butt naked.
yeah,
it
on
was-
top of his girl,
know,
I was
come
like,
on.
bro,
I know you weren't gonna like that shit, bro.
come on, man. All the build up for this.
We said it as a joke, bro.
Yeah, but Nosferatu that's what it is, though. That's what the story's always been. You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
it, but it was,
I said it as a joke too that you should watch Nosferatu. I can't remember. We were at the beach when we said it, but I said it as a joke.
oh well, I watched it, bro. And then this fucking ping pong movie. I'm just know
Give
that
me
I
give me one more
just
strike,
know
bro.
that I'm laid in bed.
One more strike.
And I'm like, Sarah said this movie's good, bro. Let me
The
just.
movie is good.
The build-up was good. I'm telling you, like I like that intense build-up, but it was the ending that just like made the whole movie not worth it. Because I'm like,
because you think you're Marty Supreme when you're watching the
no,
movie.
I don't think I'm Marty Supreme. I'm seeing him as like he's an ego person, bro.
He's like, I know I can't be Marty Supreme.
I'm not. I can't live my life like that, bro.
Right.
But like, it's cool. I get it. You know that he has to fall in order to get back up. Like that's a champion movie. You feel me?
Yeah,
you
but
know,
he's
like
not a
the
hero,
Mighty
bro.
Ducks or
He's not
something like that.
He's not a good guy at any point of the movie.
You know, I know he's fucking somebody's wife, gets her pregnant, gets her to fucking rob a dog or
Right.
all that. He's not a great guy. That's what I'm trying to say. But like,
He's a bad guy.
the building of the movie is for him to be champion.
No.
Yes, that's what he's trying so hard to do.
That's what he's trying to do, but he's a bad guy. He's not. He's the bad guy. He's not supposed to have a happy
And
ending.
then just fucking let him die. That's a happy ending.
I mean, I don't think that he should have died, but I don't know how I would have rewrote that movie. I don't like to rewrite movies, but that's the way he wanted.
Now,
That's the way he wanted to end
Do
that
I
movie.
think that movie deserved any awards? No, bro.
Right? No, you don't think?
No. Sinner should have taken all of them, bro. Sinner was original.
I think Sinner was better. Than that
way
movie, yeah.
better scripted.
Yeah.
Cinematography was perfect. Acting was on point from every character. It wasn't just. I wouldn't say it was just Michael B. Jordan. Like
Right.
his acting was phenomenal, of
Yeah.
course. You know what I mean? He gave it his A game. But I feel like every other actor, even the
The white guy.
no his cousin or the preacher boy.
Yeah.
Even him, like him playing the piano. I mean the guitar and everything. Like everybody was a great actor, bro.
Yeah, not that.
The movie was great. They just don't.
Yeah, no, because you had asked me, you're like, "Oh, I like Marty Supreme, but do I like it more than Sinners?" I was like, "No, Sinners is still good." Well, even with all my complaints, like
Sinners was
one or
good.
two complaints, but yeah, Sinners was way better.
I'm glad I didn't see Marty Supreme in the movie theater, bro. I would have crashed out. I would have crashed out,
I've been
bro.
pissed, boy.
Man, fuck this movie,
It's a
bro.
movie, bro. It's a movie.
I probably would have been almost as mad as Execution.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Almost as
Goddamn.
bad.
So I'm two episodes away from being done with Chair Company.
This is season 2.
Oh, really? Is there? Oh, wow.
I haven't seen it though, but I finished it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll talk to you when you finish. Call me when you're done, because I had some questions. I'm gonna see maybe.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And there's other shows that I want to watch, but
Chinatown next, bro. Add that to your list.
Chinatown?
Chinatown. I like that trippy shit, bro. It makes you really think like, are we just NPCs or we're main characters
That's
of
the
our
one you
own
were
life?
talking about, yeah.
That's the one that makes you really think, bro.
And speaking of NPCs, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. So I talked to Lewis about it or whatever, but I finally got my computer going up and running. So Baldur's Gate 3, playing it, loving it. I also haven't been playing Dungeons and Dragons, but so that scratches the itch.
Nice.
And then last, I am reading the Book of the Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. I was reading it on Spotify audiobook. Now I'm reading it for real.
Okay.
So
That's what's up, bro. I'm glad you're expanding your horizons.
Right.
yeah, instead of just like
smell of dying paper.
Yeah, instead of just manga or whatever.
How about you, Fred?
Captain Bro.
Me, let me see.
Bring
Rewatching
us-
playing.
Bring us to the end, bro.
Bring us to the end, bro.
I could do that, bro. Take you out to the horizon.
Bring us to the
I
horizon.
haven't been watching anything just because there's a lot of things that I know I need to watch, but for some reason I don't know.
Do you not watch shows like that? Like
Not really, but like whenever I
some
do,
people
I'm
are just not like
pleasantly
watchers. They're like,
surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him before, like anytime I feel like I should be watching something, I just play a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's just so many things that I know I should be watching. I think that might be what it is. Like just because to watch something it takes so long, and like I don't know, I just get like in my own head about it. I think that's what it comes down to. But yeah. So there's a lot of stuff to watch. So I'm not really watching anything in particular right now. Reading. I am still reading Still Ball Run because of how they're fucking us over. I didn't even watch the first episode just because I know that the newer episodes aren't even coming out until God knows when. So I'm still reading that, and I'm also reading Monsters We Make. I think volume 3, volume 3 or volume 4. I started reading that. I finally opened it, so that's going pretty good too. And I'm playing. I'm trying to get back into Arc Raiders. I took a little bit of a break. But I'm trying to get back into that, and I'm also finally playing Dispatch. I don't know if you
is it
guys
the
ever
police
heard of it.
officer game?
No,
Oh.
that's the precinct. But there is that looks kind of cool too. I'm not gonna lie. But Dispatch is like a superhero. It's almost like The Boys meets Invincible.
Okay.
But it's like a Telltale game almost. And I'm playing that, and I'm playing that on the channel. I actually have uploaded the first 2 chapters, so y'all can go check that out. And I'm trying to get to the other 3 chapters. I don't know if they're all gonna be one video or if I'm gonna make it sections like I did the first 2. But that shit's pretty good. It's funny, and it's I mean, I like point and click adventures or whatever, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's also like quick time events, and like I said, it's all about the story, anyways. So that's just kind of lit. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm always playing a bunch of different shit. I'm also playing Gale of Darkness on Switch 2 because it finally came out. So I love that shit. I'm always playing a bunch of shit, bro. I finished the first episode of Poppy's Playtime.
Oscar's playing Marathon, bro. He loves it.
Oscar's playing me.
He loves it, bro. He loves it. He's talking about it every time he comes over. He talks about it.
I feel like Oscar does the opposite of everything we do.
Sounds like a Jose.
No, he does what everybody's doing. He does like he's like
That's why.
he's like mainstream. Well, yeah, and then we were kind of like contrarians a little bit.
So it's funny that you mentioned that
Because we just had a whole talk about it, and
I know.
we literally said like, "Oh, it's dog shit."
Right,
It's what-
before,
but it's new.
and it's
It's
like
the
Oscar's
new-
playing it. He
it's the new game.
loves it, and it's like,
But without being a gamer, like I said, I think it does look kind of cool. I think he saw it, he thought it looked cool, and now he's playing it. But he's never played Ark.
it does look cool though. Like that's the thing about it. It does look cool. And so before I was talking shit about it without ever playing the game. I've actually played Marathon now.
You played it?
I played it, yeah, and it's kind of just I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Like it looking cool is the best thing about it.
Yeah.
The second thing about it is that the gunplay of it feels nice.
That's what he said to you.
But like the actual gameplay loop of it, I don't. I'm not a huge fan.
What's wrong with the loop versus Ark? Because he was trying to explain. He's like, bro, the game is like gambling, and I'm like, how's it like gambling? He's like, bro, because you go out, you get some loot, and you want to make it back with the loot. And I'm like, bro, that's Ark Raiders.
literally
That's
It's literally every
extraction
extraction
game.
shooter ever.
Right. So, but what's so bad about the way that they do extraction versus the other one?
The way. So if I could explain it with Ark, I feel like doing it with Ark is like. I feel like it's like low key disrespectful and like also not a good a good example, bro, just because of how pinnacle and peak arc is. You know what I'm saying? So I'll compare it more to maybe The Division.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's been the episode. Check out Baki, man. Baki's really great. It's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, definitely watch it, bro. Give it a try. Right. I don't think you're gonna be too disappointed,
Baki, bro.
I'll watch it.
Watch Baki.
I'll watch it.
It's good, bro. It's good for the soul.
Good for the soul. Baki
It's good and good for you.
BAKI-DOU.
Baki soup good for the soul.
Yes, sir. Well, anyways, that has been the episode. Definitely follow us on Instagram at the norm _ or is it _ the norm?
The norm _
The norm _ Follow the Hyperbolic Bebs.
Yep.
Check us out. You know, if you know any people that need vendors, we are your guys.
Yeah.
We are your guys.
The lemonade guys.
Right.
Yeah. Subscribe on YouTube and listen to our podcast on every available platform, specifically Spotify and Apple. Anyways, like we say at the end of every episode,
tune in next time for scenes from the next episode of the Hyperbolic Podcast.
and we out.